Alrighty, guys. Good evening. Welcome in. How's everyone doing today? Suzushi, thanks on redeeming first. Enjoy the points. Let's see. AM, welcome in as well. And Dragon, welcome. And Suzushi, congrats on the 7 stream streak. Building up the streak again. Kaizen's here as well. Destiny, welcome in as well. Manner skip? Skip for speedrunning. People just don't want to do the manor. Which part was the manor? The hidden passageway at the start that skips the whole thing. Nancy, welcome in. Trying to hit the notes. C7. Hoping I don't lose this one. Can't do it. You think that, but remember back when K-pop Demon Hunters came out, guys? Golden goes really high, and I was actually kind of sad that I couldn't hit the high note. But then I kept working at it, and then I hit the high note. It's not pretty, and it's the only kind of it's the kind of thing that you only sing in the car. But I can hit the high note, guys. Queen Mess's Manor, the horror segment. That's what I was afraid of. I was like, is that the part I think it is? I was like, ugh. All right. Well, anyway. Also do our dailies on all the other games too. But how's everyone doing? Should we do those first? We're mostly doing any, when you go to the reputation stuff in each nation, and because you can max out the reputation but without having finished all of the quests. So we're gonna go through and do some of those. Highest note is A6. I don't know what my highest note is. I haven't actually checked, but even in gold when it's super high, I can only hit it sometimes. And once I hit it once or twice in a day, I'm like, oh, voice is shot. Can't sing it for the rest of the day. But yeah, guys, this package came in the mail. Ta-da! There's a package in the mail. Gacha games have forever ruined letter preceded by number 6 in my mind. Wait, letter preceded by 6. Opinion the high notes in golden is easy, but got me, but in a soprano. Hey, my voice is not that high. So that's the good news. I'm getting a new computer sometime in the next. Oh, nice. I've been debating picking up the MacBook Neo. I have no need for it, but it's how people are always asking me hey, which computer should I get? Which computer should I get? And it's well, now that's the one that I would be recommending to almost everyone, unless they're a super power user, in which case MacBook Pro. But even then, MacBook professionals probably don't even need a MacBook Pro. So most people are only gonna need the Neo, maybe the Air. C6. Yeah, there you go. E6. Kaizen, check DMs. You can sing lower than me for sure. I would hope. Shadow Generations was so good, I decided to use it as a reward for playing longer segments in other games. So I bumped up finishing. Oh, okay. Well, that worked out for you then. Alright, guys, I'm gonna open up this package. I wonder what's in here. Shall we see? Where's my scissors? All right. We're in the children's choir as a kid, and I was the last guy in the soprano section. Oh, it took that while for the voice to drop. Ulysses, welcome in. How are you doing today? Just got a package in the mail. Let's see what's in this envelope. Chat. Ta-da! Look who it is. It's the best Pokemon. Ta-da! F3, A6. I'll sit them right there for now. There we go. All right. I'm just sitting on the mic. Mellow, let's go. My Mellow helped me beat a top tier player in TCGP. Oh, nice. I haven't actually like played a battle against an actual person in TCG Pocket. I just collect the cards. Well, I don't really collect the cards. I try and get Meloetas and then the Gold Mew, but that's about it. And then if I have to do the practice battles or whatever, I just auto it. My brain hears A6 and immediately goes to P5X. Eventually there'll be one for every letter. All right, but this little friend here, this is from Kaizen, so thank you to Kaizen for picking that up for me. I'll just sit on my mic. Ta-da! Yeah, Meloetta doesn't get a ton of merch. There's a $300 statue out right now because it's a Miku and Meloetta statue. I don't know if I'll get it. I kind of want to though, but it's expensive. So the C6 was answering your confusion about gacha games. Have a Forever Ruin letter preceded by number 6 in my... Oh, okay. 300? Yeah, I think it's about 300. That's what it looked like. It's Miku and Meloetta. One time I'll play against people IRL was at Worlds last year. I've never gone to Worlds. C6 for Genshin, E6 for HSR, M6 for ZZZ, A6 for P5X, W or S6 for Wuwa. Wait, what's W and what's S? What's the difference? Don't you like the plush? Anything Meloetta, guys. Anything Meloetta. You're just kind of sitting on my mic right now. We'll kind of leave him there for now. Ran a Selby and a Big Man Blastoise deck. Wayband and Sequence. I don't know what those are. Alright, let's dive in. Let's do our other dailies first. By the way, guys, we did not get Yao Guang. I was hoping to do one more poll at the start of yesterday's stream because that's when maintenance hadn't yet started. But I forgot that the banners sometimes end before maintenance actually starts. Actually, they always do. They always end a few hours earlier. So unfortunately, we didn't get Yao Guang. RIP. Let's get dailies out of the way. And then we'll dive into some Genshin. Just some like random world quests here and there just to make sure they're all done. Like there's definitely a Lunoculus in Nod-Krai that I haven't gotten because it's inside some giant crate, and it's apparently part of some world quest. Forgot to tell you surgery went well. Oh, that's good. How do you feel? Are you resting now? Banners and 2 hours before maintenance. Yeah, because it was the maintenance started 5 p.m. my time. Like there's no way I could have been on stream by 3 p.m. if it's 2 hours. There's no way I could have been on that early. So, rip. Run Mega Swampert and Mega Gardevoir. I don't think I even have those two yet. You mean the one on the statue? Wait, what? What, where? I feel tired, but I got to go home, so it's okay. Slightly walk. Okay. Oh, Lunoculus haven't got. No, not the one at the statue. The one at the statue we're never touching. But there's one inside a crate somewhere. I'll show you guys. That's one of the quests we're gonna do. Probably the one we're gonna do first, because I don't know how to get it, but apparently it's part of some world quests, so we gotta do that. Almost done with Hat in Time though. I'm like 3/5 through chapter 4. And if I recall, chapter 5 is just the one with the final boss fight. First, I don't need crutches. They said in 2 days I'll be able to walk as good as me. Oh, that's good then. Wait, so how are you getting around now? Are you on one of those like little like single leg scooter things, just zooming around? Like one of those ones, it's like you kneel on it with one knee and then just gonna scoot yourself around. You've all seen those. It'll bring games I've beaten this year up to 6. It's only March. You have crutches? You literally just said you don't have them. Gift of Odyssey. Oh yeah, I gotta do the new Divergent Universe. Should we do that tomorrow? Because we're not starting the story for at least the rest of the weekdays. Excuse me. For the first few days, but by next year we will walk around, do my daily things. Running already? None of them have been the long RPGs. Right. Fine in 2 days though. Kind of setting myself up for a brutal final stretch. Oh, so you're front loading. But it's only March. You got time. Just got off a 2.5 hour video call with my co-director, color guard director, and other marching band staff members. Definitely won't finish backlog this year though. Not with that attitude. Excuse me. Thinking what I sent you is relevant for a bit. A single bits 4.1. Oh wait, we're doing 4.1 probably this weekend. Also ZZZ. But it looked like it's something about GGZ. So I could read that. Should I read it on stream or just on my own? On my own. So once we get close to the move, oh wait, that's not true. When is that again? Or wait, no, you said you didn't have an exact time yet. My goal is to get through the games in backlog. I've started and stopped. I'm gonna go. Literally didn't answer my question. See, I'm having a lot of fun because my sister has taken care of me, so I get to keep bothering her. But you realize if you keep bothering her, when the situation is reversed and she needs help, there's 11 of those. What's the question? Oh, the thing I sent that you sent me. It looked like it was about GGZ, right? Do you have to read that on stream? Is it something I should read on my own? What am I looking at there? Wait, 11 of what? Oh, game started but haven't finished. Gotcha. Oh, ice cream. I'll be back. It might take me 30 minutes. I think ice cream melts in 30 minutes. It's a story summary of GGZ. You can read it on stream. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, we'll probably do Starro and ZZZ story stuff this weekend. By the way, guys, if you type in !Hoyocal, I added some sheets at the bottom, like my poll history, and then a template. If you want to copy the template, and it looks like Sparkle already has their data in there. If you want to copy my templates and then make a new table with your name, I want to see if this can work for people in terms of like keeping track of your polls and kind of graphing out where you are and what you expect. So use that. Maybe most of 30 minutes is getting the ice cream. A lot of wait time for ice cream. It'll be soup by the end of that. You have to go downstairs. P3R, Shadow Generations, AC73, Berseria, DK Bonanza, Paper, Mario, Octopath 1 and 2, Maximon, Extinction, Hat in Time, and Age Stories 2. What about Fire Emblem? Jump around to get the ice cream, bring it upstairs and eat it. Uh-oh, Destiny, what's up? Alright, since we didn't pull for Yaoguang yesterday, even though I farmed pulls, because we couldn't start a stream that early, unfortunately, I should have like a handful of pulls already. 2 tickets. We have 8s. Finished mainline Fire Emblem games that I played. No, I mean like Fortune's Weave. Guys, finish reading what I sent when you get time. Bum, 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 bum. Is anyone picking up that new Yoshi game? It's apparently cheaper if you get it digital. Sister's going to get it for me. I think I'm still dizzy from the amnesia. Amnesia? You mean anesthetic? There you go, anesthesia. Nope. No, we're not doing this yet. Chronicle of Simmering Flavors. But not yet. Destiny has made me desire to what? Sorry for the yawn. I didn't get to take a nap today. Get into the video conference call, and our guard director is like, I just woke up from a nap. I'm like, dang it, lucky. Why are we why? Interested in seeing the spreadsheet for my backlog? Sure. And again, speaking of spreadsheets, guys, if you want to check the HoYoCal, I added additional sheets at the bottom, and if you want to copy or duplicate one and then put your name on it and input your numbers, or if you need help or if you have questions, let me know. How can I improve the sheet? Hey, look, Omnicoins. What do I even use these for now? I bought everything. Oh, there's new stuff. Yay, at least. Let's buy this. We have the coins. Still plenty of coins. 10,000. All right. Excuse me, I keep yawning. Oh, bug fix compensation? We just got 100 more polychromes. Could you make an empty template with no stuff in it? I mean, Yes, I can just delete my stuff from the template. I thought people that way. I thought people would be confused if there wasn't something in there. But I can duplicate. Tell you what. I'll keep the template one there, but I'm gonna rename this one as templates blank. The thing is, you have to input what date you start record keeping. And then right now, the thing for the trend line is not automated, so I have to go in and manually figure that out for you guys. But maybe as I do this more, we can kind of figure out a way to automate that. Um. Cookies and cream. What? Ice cream flavor, no arguments. Eh. Cherry with chocolate. I'm not big on cherry. Oh, went there for a while. What do you mean? Where? What? Who? Where? I'm currently looking at the sheet. Can you see my email, or is it just an anonymous animal? Hold on. Let's find out. It's an anonymous buffalo. The heck? Why is everything moving on me? Hold on. Oh, this. Oh, okay. Are we okay now? All good. Okay. Give me a second. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. No. Dang it. Hold on. There we go. All right. And then for the dates. All right. So again, all I need from you guys. Okay, so the template blank is there. Ignore the stuff about the trend line. That's for me to put in until I can figure out a way to automate it, or it has to like predict based on your stuff. But for now, all you have to do is put your starting date. You can put in the rest of the dates if you want, and then put in how much or how many polls you have at the end of each day for each of those games. I could probably add on columns for like Wuthering Waves or something if someone really wants, but or you can add it yourself. Up to you guys. But I gotta figure out a way to automate the trend line thing, if possible. $62.
If it's you, manager.
Oh, you know what I need to do?
Anytime.
I have like no money. The character poll thing is. Oh, let me. Sorry. Oops. Let's see. And then I have color coded for like when wins, losses, and guarantees are. But let's see how I should go about doing this. Maybe I'll clear the ones that are there. But you can copy and paste. I'll put the colors in an empty cell for you guys to copy and paste. And obviously later on you guys can add rows as much as you need to, or copy and paste and move stuff, up to you. All right, let's see. That should be good. So again, duplicate first and then put in your info on like a new sheet. And again, as you use it, if you guys have suggestions or feedback, let me know. Hey, welcome in. How are you doing today? Oops. The backlog thing work? Oh, yeah, actually, let me check. My iPad's lagging a little bit. It's probably because I just updated to the newest operating system update. So I just probably have to wait for things to index. Numbers makes it unviewable for other people. Wait. Not sure if making it in numbers... Oh, I see what you're saying. I'll check on that. No, not making numbers should be fine. I myself prefer numbers, but I know not everyone has access to it. Okay, well, let's see. Bum, bum, ba-dum. No, it works fine. I mean, I use numbers, so that's probably why it works fine. Oh, you kept track of how many? Okay. Dun, 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 dun. You could probably do some color coding too, Kaizen. Like make the ones that are say yes, like a green background. Make the ones that say no, red background, and you can just change it, or copy and paste to change it when you complete a game. And what I would do too, instead of just putting like how long it took you to beat, maybe you can color code that as well if you wanted to. Like anything like 0 to 5, you can make like green, and then 5 to 10 a little less green, and then 10 to 20 is like mostly green, a little bit yellow. 20 to 30 is like definitely yellow or something. I don't know, something like that. Let's see, numbers makes it all right. Long chore filled rest of the week ahead of me. Oof. At least you got time though, right? We play games. I'm wondering, should I just erase it or just set the hours to blank? Like when you're actively playing it. Total hours is set up to use a math equation to tally the whole row. Ooh, I see what you're saying. I would leave it blank for now instead of erasing it. Yeah. Pikachu, welcome in. I know it says we're doing Genshin. I swear we're going to do Genshin. We're just doing our dailies real quick and using up our battery here. But how are you? We're talking spreadsheets too. Hear about Sora shutting down? Yes. The AI thing, right? So what I'm hearing is that Disney now suddenly has an extra $1 billion around. Maybe can we fund Firefly now? Give it the home it deserves. Must be nice to have an extra $1 billion. Should have AI app called Zoe. Yeah, I remember reading it this morning. Actually, I think when I woke up. Normally, when I wake up, one of the streams I follow is usually on. Not anyone specific, but usually at least one of them is. And none were on. So it's like, all right, well, I guess I'll just doom scroll for now. Yeah, my iPad's lagging a bit. I just did an update, like literally like 30 minutes ago, so it's probably still indexing everything. Animated version of Firefly is, yep, it is. Guys, I'm so excited. I am cautiously optimistic. Whoa, what's happening? Hey. Hey. Sparkle, welcome in. Just glitched into respawning while rotating and soft locking. That happens. That happens. Bring back the original cast. Yes, the entire surviving main cast. Although I hope we can get some other people, like Christina Hendricks. Can we get them back as Yosef Bridge? That's not their actual name, guys. Just it's an inside joke. Yeah, I know. That's the highest constellation that I have on a standard as well. I have a C3 Kutching. But yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic about the Firefly animated series, because the fact, and someone brought this up in chat. I can't remember who mentioned it in chat. The fact that we know where the characters have to end up, right at the start of the Serenity movie. That means there's going to be very limited character development, or growth. So that's kind of disappointing. All right, I think we're good on ZZZ. Genshin. We're doing some world quests that I have yet to finish. Bum, bum, bum. But yeah, Sparkle, did you input today's numbers in the spreadsheet? Ice cream time. What is my favorite flavor of ice cream? I don't know. I don't eat ice cream often. Takes place. It's after the existing TV series and before the movie. Because as Nathan put it, he considered it and considered some of it taking place after the movie Serenity, but without Wash, it's not something he was interested in doing. I'm not angry about it. Yeah, again, I go into every banner expecting that it would take 180 pulls to get the character. So that's why I don't go in unless I can like confidently guarantee them. And if I go into anything with less than that, I have to make peace with the fact that I might not get them. Like Yao Guang. I couldn't even try for Rappa. You know who else I get? I hope, or you know who else I hope they get for the animated show? Bring back Greg Edmondson, the composer. Like, no, he really loves his work on Firefly. We actually licensed the music from The Funeral for a marching show about 10 years ago. When we licensed it, he didn't even ask for like a fee or anything. He's like, I'm just happy someone remembers it. Cooking stream, it's all right. Yeah, there's a redemption code, guys, for 20 Prima Gems. 20 Prima Gems. Claim it. It's in the Discord, I think. I got this lag. I need this iPad to finish indexing. Oh, we're like full up, guys. If you ever have cookies and cream, the blue bunny kind. I've never had the blue bunny kind. I've heard about it. Tastes like Oreo ice cream. I'm not big on cookies and cream. I don't know what I would pick as my favorite flavor.
Stand clear. Animal test 6308. A moonlit night for all.
Preparing for dust up.
Absorption test. Animal hypostasis emulation.
Like mint? Oh god, I do not like mint. And cherry, I don't like cherry. Well, sounds like we have completely opposite tastes here. You know, I did Hyacinth Trial. It was her remembrance cell, Ron May and Castris. What'd you think? Hyacinth's fairly easy to use. I like her as a, not only is she sustained, but she's a pretty hard hitting sustain. So like she's a, I mean, you're not gonna rely on her offensively, but like she can hit.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
I summon thee. Stand clear. Mark 2.
Defensive mode engaged.
Chocolate and vanilla. Allergic to mint. I'm just not a fan of mint. You also don't like cherry. Might want to get that. Oh, you wait. So you have Castris, right? Or no? Wait, hold on. So my family makes stuff with mint if they want it to themselves. Too much medicine made for kids is cherry. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of cherry. Ika is a nuke once you get Lycone. Yeah. Yeah. They hit pretty hard. You like everything. And when everyone's super, no one is. All you need is Casterus. All you need is Casterus. You guys, you gonna get that joke? Wasn't even a good one. Inhale Starry. That's like my favorite, or one of them. That's why the pink starbursts are the best ones. Doodles, welcome in. How are you, and what are your thoughts on strawberries? Strawberry with the chewy frozen strawberries, I hate. The chewy frozen strawberries? What do you mean? Pretty good. I'm more to those. Ah. So you're like Pepper Potts. I remember that. I'm considering getting the Lycone anyway. For Hyacinth? Do I have Hyacinth's Lycone? I don't even know if I do. I think I have her Lycone. Let me find out. It's on my chart here. I have Castrus's, Japard's, and Hyacinth's. What do I have Japard's? Oh, it was a loss. Guess we made you get her Lycone. I hate things flavored strawberry. It tastes so artificial. Not if there's actual strawberries in there. You ever have Portillo's chocolate-covered strawberry shake or chocolate-covered strawberry cake shake? Let's see. I once got force-fed like honey medicine. Sorry, I was thinking about ice cream for the strawberry one. So basically, a must-have for her. Oops, I gotta go over here. But yeah, no. Hyacinth as an offensive sustain are really, really good. Because then, like, you know you can rely on them. Which is a really great feeling. Order the K-pop Demon Hunters book from my little brother today. Also found a Spider-Man playset with a train so he can play out his favorite scene from No Way Home. With a train? What was the train one? I remember a train in Spider-Man 2. Getting hit by the train. Getting hit by a train. When was this? I need someone to take me to Portillo's. I've never been there. You've never been to Portillo's? What are you from, like Seattle or something?
Add Astro.
I love how chat forces you to get certain things. Chat forces me to do a lot of things.
Thank you for completing
Super
today's
Portillo's is a hit or
commissions.
miss for certain people.
Here is your reward.
It's amazing. $50. That's a standard poll, chat. Grew up in Chicago. Doesn't sound like it. Dr. Strange hit him with a train. Oh, maybe. Yeah, but that's a Doctor Strange train. I don't know if that would really hurt that much. Never had Portillo's. That's crazy. Have you had Culver's? Half of Hyacinth's kit, the ice hat, or Ika half, not ice half. Ika half is locked behind a Lycone. So do they work as just like a basic sustain if you don't have the Lycone, and you can only really use Ika if you have the Lycone? Not had Culver's. It sounds like you haven't lived in Chicago or anywhere nearby in the Midwest. Basically, read that. We've got Herta's shop Lycone on her. Okay. Ika's damage is a fraction of its potential. So right. So what I'm saying is like, is she still usable as a sustain unit, not necessarily as a nuke?
If you ever have any questions,
Dun, 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 dun. I have. You haven't had Portillo's. You haven't had Culver's. What's your favorite deep dish pizza? During that scene, in the scene from Spider-Man 2, he starts clapping and just says, like the Polar Express. Bum 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 bum. Actually, there was a marching band show a long time ago. I'm not gonna say when. That we needed a segment for winter because we were doing like the 4 seasons. I suggested Spirit of the Season from Polar Express, but because my predecessor wasn't familiar with it, he was like, "Oh, I want to go with Russian Christmas song." I'm like, "No one's gonna know that." You hate deep dish? Sounds like a New Yorker to me. All right, so now Polar Express is his favorite movie ever. It's a really good movie. The eyes are a little weird, but it's a really, really good movie and a fantastic soundtrack. Okay, here, let me show you guys where is it? Is it over here? There's a Lunoculus that I haven't been able to get, and I didn't know how to get, and I found out apparently it's part of a world quest. So let me show you real quick. After I switch to Chaska. You should make other characters that can fly. Okay, it's over here. The statue. Not the statue. We're never touching that one. As far as I'm concerned, that one's not there. But there's a crate here. And I don't know how to get it. It's inside this thing. They did Moika and Ika. Ika's not in Genshin. Moika can't fly like Chaska can fly. Dun, dun. It's a really good movie if you're not watching it for the 200th time in the middle of May. Hey, you can watch it anytime. Oh, Aoife. Yeah, but I'm not gonna like main Aoife. About Team Rigor, Team Intuition quests. Yes. I don't know where to go to start that. Have I started that? Let's find out. Not that. What's all this stuff for? Oh, this is just dailies. Oh yeah, I still have to do the Fontaine Research Institute Chronicles. So okay, we gotta figure out a day, and we're just gonna be like, we're gonna do this quest finally, because it's like one of the last major quests that I haven't done yet. I'm actually day by day. What do you mean? Bum, 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 bum. All right, so Dragon has their template copied. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. Oh, you don't keep track of the guarantees, or no, yeah. Anyway, and then Sparkle's got theirs based on the numbers that I gave them. Playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. You should play Pocopia. Didn't you have a Switch too? Play Pocopia. I'm stuck on Twitch. Me too. Unlocked Remy, Ratatouille. So we're watching Big Bang Theory with my grandmother tonight. Sad to say, I don't really find a lot of the humor funny. A lot of the early humor is kind of awkward. Like, I get what they were going for. They really hit their stride in like the middle seasons. I enjoy the Big Bang Theory. Is it my favorite? No. but I enjoy it. But the early seasons are very awkward. So I'm not doing well with this. Oh, I just noticed when you put all of the characters you pulled, you weren't putting in like guarantees. You're just putting wins and losses. I didn't know if that was like intentional. All right, what's this? Oh yeah, this is the event. Talk to Blue Bolt. Nod-Krai. Team Rigor or Team Intuition? Okay, so it looks like I did technically start it. Operate Bobik to transport containers. Discover 2 treasure hunters out on the Barrow-Moss Barrens who are at a loss as to how they might operate a certain large machine. We have a couple other ones here from Nod-Krai. Actually, we have a lot here from Nod-Krai. Alright, let's get this Lunoculus. Hoping the humor gets better. It just feels very, I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, no, it's very awkward in the very early seasons. But they really hit their stride, like, I think, like, I want to say, like, 3rd or 4th season? Maybe, or late 2nd. Oh, you're doing the Team Rigor and Team Intuition quest. Yeah, so that's where the Lunoculus supposedly is. I mean, it's close by. All right, let's go. Oops, no, go. I put a marker there, apparently. Laugh track is a jump scare. I've heard people mention that. It never really bothered me. Oh, you're stuck on it. Okay, let me know when I get to the part or get close to the part you are, and then make sure you pay attention. Maybe I'll get stuck on it. Maybe I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll just stumble upon the solution.
Let's fly.
Where am I going? Might go to sleep soon. It's like 9 o'clock. You that tired? Get some sleep. Anezka. This is a blueprint I prepared beforehand. Pretty cool, huh? Didn't finish reading that. What am I doing? Do I have to turn this one? Oh, I can turn it. Nice, that's exactly where it needs to be. There we go. Now these are guarantees. I'm also putting the standard I lost to in the sheet. Okay. Yeah, that part of the sheet is mostly just there just for record keeping. The main thing is filling out the chart on the left, so that way we can then graph out your polls over time. See, that's what also too I was thinking about this when I was going through and looking at my data. This is why it's important when I do my polls, unlike Star Rail, because like Star Rail I often run out of polls. But when I do my polls in Genshin and ZZZ, and what I try to do in Star Rail is I only do all my polls for a character on like day 1, or at the very least all on the same day. Because if I keep pulling like throughout a banner, it's really hard to kind of tell how many pulls I'm gaining every day to then find a trend line. So I'm gonna play my game so I can try and stay up till 10:30 at least. How far are you in the Archon quest now? Let's see, you're pretty good. No wonder Bobik's taking a shine to you. And no wonder Aneshka's got her eye on you. You're amazing. No wonder. Wait a minute. When did Paimon get roped into your cheerleader club? Must have been something to do with those puppy dog eyes, Tanuki. Still, you did just figure out how Bobik works without getting anyone hurt. That is pretty impressive. Also, don't you think the arrangement of these boxes has some real artistry to it? A work of art installed by a civilian all-terrain transportation device. Is that what people call installation art? Wait, is that what that means? I never really got it before, but now that you explain it this way, I totally do. A scientist's mind with an artist's tastes. There could be no better candidate. Don't you think so, Anishka? You bet I do. Well then, please help us turn the rest of the boxes into lovely works of art. Oh, so there are other boxes? These two might be a safety hazard if left alone to handle all of them by themselves. Well then, time to enjoy installing some art. Woohoo! I'll pitch in too. You two go ahead first then. Aneshka, Bobik, and I will be right behind you. Head to the designated location. Let me talk to these guys one more time though, and I'll catch up with chat. Makala. What else we need? What else will we need to bring? Ah, yes, a Makala. Can't forget that. Huh, you speak as if I'm the type to get lost. Alright. You'll get Hyacinth's light cone a little later. Finish Act 1 of Inazuma. Have you met the Archon yet? Because that is an epic cutscene. Also, I did move Xenoblade 2 to secondary backlog because I want to finish the games I'll actually enjoy first. I guess that's fair, but then keep in mind you're just basically putting the lesser games or the games that you expect to be lesser games all together
I'm a
at
little
the
out
end.
of practice these days.
See, I would probably space them
Any
out or
conflicts
something.
around? I'm in the mood for some
We're
peacemaking.
going this way. Yeah, I was just actually watching the cutscene from meeting the Electro Archon like yesterday. Let's see. This is the place. We're not the best at what comes next, so we'll leave that to the real artists, eh? All right, yeah, but yeah, Sparkle, let me know when we get to the part that you're stuck on. Do we have a blueprint for this one? I mean, this quest seems easy enough. Oh, we do have a blueprint. Yeah, so this should be pretty straightforward. Right? What do you mean? Oh, do I have to do like this? Oh, I do. That's what it is. I have to rotate it so it's like standing on its side. Eventually, stuff from secondary backlog will become primary backlog with tons of new games, and by then I'll have 30 plus tokens. Wow, it's beautiful. Bobik seems to love it too. Let me see here. Where should we go next? So that's where you are, huh? Real runaround you gave us there. Fatui Task Force. The device in your possession is now property of the Fatui Task Force, so hand it over. Then scram. What follows is none of your business. Sorry, who are these people? Acquaintances of yours? I thought you knew them. I can just about tell these are Fatui. Yeah, forget recognizing these chumps. We only have ballpark numbers on Fatui, and we've handled... Oh wait, we only have ballpark numbers on Fatui we've handed knuckle sandwiches out to during our travels as a whole. Such insolence. Still, we are not here to fight. Hand the Land Rover over peacefully, and we'll consider overlooking your rudeness. Land Rover? Wait, do they mean Bobik? But that's not what the scientist who created him said. That's right. Slava told us in no uncertain terms that he'd only give us Bobik if we promised to only ever use him for civilian transportation. Drasislav? We hired Drasislav. Everything he created, we own. Even the names of said creations. He has no right to transfer ownership of anything involved. Just hand the Land Rover to us. We can even overlook Drasislav's theft of key assets and his absconding with them. You're Drasislav's friends, so I assume that you're all smart enough to know who has the greater authority here. Sure we do, but Makla, have you ever seen anyone with poorer judgment? Oh, I'll say. Drasislav entrusted Bobik to us, so of course we've got to take good care of him. Also, Bobik is just the cutest. You know, like a little puppy. Yeah, I mean, puppies are puppies and humans are humans, and there should the two be spoken of as the same creature. But you know, many pets are treasured as family nowadays. So how could we let strangers just take ours away? Precisely. And we're talking strangers who decided someone else's kid is cute, gave that kid some weird name, and now wanted to take said kid away. What such people need is excuse me. What such people need isn't our cooperation, but a real stern lesson. Don't worry, we're not letting them take Bobik. Bobik is a civilian all-terrain transportation device. Fine, then you shall see who the Land Rover's real owners are. Or we're just putting it in the middle and then seeing who it comes to?
Right here, right now. Emerge. Shower me with... Say cheese! Let's
Wow,
rock.
you're awesome at fighting too. Let's see. Secondary backlog isn't all bad games. So I've left stuff like Octopath Zero and Final Fantasy VII Remake there. Why'd you hold me back, Makala? I wanted to give those lunkheads a piece of my mind too. Don't be mad, Aneshka. Don't be mad. We should pity such loveless folk. To go nigh insane with jealousy upon seeing two happy families bringing their cherished pets out to meet new friends. Wait. Two happy families bringing their cherished pets out to meet new friends. Are you saying that Paimon's Tanuki's pet? No, no, of course not. How could we get the owner-pet relationships wrong? Tanuki is very obviously your pet, right, Paimon? Well, it's not that... Wait, how did you come to such a wild conclusion? Perfect features, lovely golden fur, a unique name. Let's not forget, the ability to get along great with Bobik upon your first meeting. I mean, if that isn't... You two, Paimon's Tanuki's guide and companion, for goodness sake. We're not owner and pet. Definitely not. Ah, I see. Companions, you say? Yes, it does have a nicer ring to it. Don't you think? Don't you think so, Aneshka? Aye, so it does. That's settled then. From now on, Bobik's our companion as well. And now that we've chased those brutes off, shall we continue making art as per our original plans? I'm sure that would make Bobik happy too. I did notice earlier that Bobik's got real artistic talent. Why, he was practically trembling with excitement while moving around the boxes. Why? Won't you come with us, Miss Guide Tanuki? I mean, we teamed up to beat some baddies already, haven't we? Of course, beating baddies is the best, let me tell you. I've had lots of fun making art with you. Bobik seemed kind of spooked just now as well. Makla and I need to check that he's alright. There are still 3 box sites left. Do lead the way to them, Miss Guide. We'll meet you. We'll meet up with you there. By the way, any guesses on what the varying price raises means? Will Nintendo make digital cheaper and keep physical the same, or keep digital the same and make physical more expensive? So what I've been told and what my understanding is that because remember they committed years ago when they started doing digital eShops and stuff like that. They said that they would release them at the same price for both because they didn't want one to feel like different than the other. They're still the same game. Yes, it is cheaper for digital distribution, right? In terms of not having to have these physical materials manufactured and all that stuff. I mean, yeah, sure, you have to have like server space and stuff like that, but yeah, they didn't want there to be a perceived difference between them because it's the same game. However, a lot of people are providing feedback that the $70 games are for the Switch 2. I mean, yeah, people understand that inflation happened and stuff like that, right? And that cost of developing games these days is much higher. But people are providing feedback, and they're understanding that, yeah, we can see why there's $70 now, but that's still a lot, especially given the economy. Thanks,
I allowed myself to be
Shido
led by the
and
whispers
Chief.
of the abyss.
But it's a lot of
Surviving
money
is
for people.
tough.
So they're dropping the price of
Taming the
digital
beast within
releases
It's tougher.
by varying amounts. It's not necessarily always going to be the same amounts. By varying amounts because it is cheaper to distribute digitally. So with Yoshi, I was asking you in the chat about what you guys think about that earlier. I don't know if you guys heard me. Hoping it's them being generous to digital and not trying to farm. It's because, again, people have provided feedback that 70 is a lot for a game. So while they can't reduce the price of physical because of the cost involved in producing the physical copies and like the boxes, the cartridges, everything, they are basically changing their minds on raising the price of digital to what normally the physical costs, and now they're being like, okay, well, because we save money on digital, we're going to reduce the price of digital now, so that's a little bit more affordable for people. Cheater in Chief, that too. All right. So Sparkle, it seems like we're just doing these puzzles. We did 2 of them so far. Which one are you stuck on? I think they said there's 3 more. That's nice then. For the most part, yeah. But if I'm going to be paying physical prices, they better start producing larger carts that will hold the entire game on them. You know? Why pay physical prices when all you're essentially doing is just buying essentially a physical key to the same digital download? This should be the spot. Aneshka and Makala should show up as soon as well. Let's wait for them. After waiting a while, you hear Bobik's footsteps heading your way.
Let's fly.
Okay. Interesting. So we're gonna move you because you have the thing that makes things float. Wait, how do I turn this other one around? Huh. Said that years for breakfast hasn't made anything for 9 years. I mean, I'm sure the people that worked in the studio have still been working other places too, but not necessarily together. How do we turn this? Try looking around like this thing. Can I move this? Oh, I just take that. I thought about that, but I didn't know if we were supposed to take that or just leave it. Wait. There we go.
Take me up.
But yeah, Sparkle, which one are you which one are you struggling on? I did 3 so far, I think. Very soon, Aneshka arrives with Bobik and Michael in tow. Tired. When you just finished? Oh, okay. So, yeah, so I guess look to the right. Everybody look to the right. And grab the one that's hanging there. Can't wait to bear witness to your latest masterpiece, Tanuki. Same here. With why my eyes are ready to feast. Boshak, welcome in. How you doing today? Anything new? Hold on. There's something off with these boxes. Remember there was. Cool. But yeah, how's it going? Oh, but she's hello. Hello. Haven't announced a new game that they've made since Hat in Time. Published another game, but they didn't make it, just published it. Okay. Legendary trailer this week or next week? Let's check my calendar. Trailer should be on next Saturday, 28th, or this coming Saturday, I guess. Right? Yep. Yep. Saturday. Saturday in the park. How do I move these crates? Bum, bum, bum. I just want to put it down. Is the one I hated, I think? Oh yeah, this is the one. I'm trying to think how I should do this. How can I like let go? Or I guess I have to just drop it. But how do I move? Oh wait, hold on. What's this guy do? I'm open to suggestions. Um, I think you need to do something before moving containers around. Like what? Because I need, assuming I move this one, I have to turn it around. Turn around. May or may not have to do with that robot. This guy? What do I do? Oh! The heck was that? If they push the container over to this position, hadn't realized.
Let's fly.
Another masterpiece. What are the Fatu doing here? Oh, darn it.
Right here. Emerge. Strike a pose.
This is your skull.
Take me up.
Fix it.
Hey, look, a chest.
Mora makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
Camera looks lower. I don't understand why. Is it? I can move it. Is that better? Before long, Aneshka and her company arrive as agreed. Ta-da! Yes, it looks lower. It lowers it more. Here we are. Bobik's getting antsy. Guess what? Guess that's what happens. Yada yada yada.
Let's fly.
No. This one is also quite annoying because the game kept telling me it didn't line up. When it did, let me see. I can also zoom in. Oh, I see. Okay, so we're gonna leave this one here for now. Can I? No? Alright, fine. Okay, I need the long one. There we go. Now. Wait, no. Man, I have to move that thing.
Take me up.
No? What the hell? What do you want from me? There we go. That's our installation art complete then. Not that I really understand it, of course, but it sure is pretty. Told you it doesn't want to line up. That was weird. Of course it's pretty. You took part in its creation, Aneshka. Come now, we must take a photo to commemorate this. Oh, we're going to do that too? Of course, it's a collaboration between us after all. Let's find a spot with a beautiful view from which we can see every part of our installation art, and we'll take that picture there. Excellent, and I'll see if I can get Bobik to strike some fabulous pose or another. Hang on a moment. Looks like something's happening over there. It's those guys from just now. They must be here for Bobik. What are the suspicious flying things around him? Heh, worked like a dream. Quickly, take the Land Rover back to our garrison and hand it over to Lady Alochka. As for you meddling fools. But Bobik, why are you going with those villains? Didn't we just become companions? They must have pulled some kind of dirty trick. We gotta catch up with them and get Bobik back. Out of the way, you pests.
Let's fly. Lockdown.
Big one. Right.
Take me up.
It's Bobik. They're just up ahead. It's your final warning. Your little pet has now become a fearsome beast under Fatui command. Take another step, and it'll tear you to shreds. What have you done to Bobik? Can't you hear? He's in so much pain. Let him go. You hear that, Land Rover? You're being let off the leash. After dodging the attack, you find that the Fatui have retreated into the laboratory. Aneshka, are you alright? What about you two?
Let's fly.
Is this how we get into here? I've been wondering for this forever, guys. We were so close, but no dice. This is bad. We're treasure hunters, not phantom thieves of any stripe. Getting doors open isn't our strong suit. And knowing the kind of cautious fellow Drzislav was, the gate to the lab in which Bobik was produced and maintained is almost surely locked using some high-tech means. A frontal breach might be untenable. Did he leave you two any keys? Is there any other route we can take? Yeah, Drzislav was your friend, and he did leave you Bobik, so he trusts you for sure. Did you hear about any secret passages from him or something? Had to do a world quest? Yeah, I'm afraid not. We're good friends, insofar as downing 8 mugs of alcohol together at the flagship might form such bonds. That's on you, Makola. If we had only grabbed one more drink, we would have become true friends for sure. Is that how good friends are made? In that case, we must be best buddies already. What with all the Fatui we've downed? Haha, well said indeed. I knew you'd charge in alongside us to wrest Bobik from their grubby paws. But we haven't figured out how we're rushing in just yet, have we? The lab's gotta have ventilation ducts. That's a good point. It's a place where manufacturing and repairs are done. The people inside would choke to death if there were no vents. So let's head up above this cave and check, shall we? Speaking of that, there was a huge racket coming from the area not too long ago. Now that I think about it, was that them trying to break into the lab? I'll bet that was the case. No wonder Slava told us he'd run into some trouble and had to skip town for a bit. Let's go check it out then. Looks like there's a huge box blocking the entrance to the cavern. That wasn't there before. Looks like we're right above the lab. We'll just need to remove this box and we'll be in. Oh, if only you were with us right now, Bobik. This box cannot be man-portable. Perhaps they flung it in place using a crane. That means we could remove it the exact same way, right? Let's go see if we can find anything. I'm worried about Bobik. He'll be fine. We've got Tanuki with us. His rescue is all but guaranteed. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Do we take these guys out? Yeah, sure, why not?
Right now, right here. Emerge.
Those bad guys, we have to take them out before they can connect. Or something.
Oh, my camera! Hard-hitting exclusive!
You're gonna dip? Alright. And thanks for hanging out today. Yeah, it's 9:30 on a Wednesday, guys. Treasure chest. But have a good night. Tomorrow, actually, let's figure. Let's see. Definitely got the story quest. It took me a night or two. Yeah, mostly just kind of just the puzzles. But and actually, here before you go or anyone else goes, let me figure out the schedule for the week in case you guys are curious what we're playing. Here. Okay, we said Friday we're doing the Trailblaze quest. Probably bleeding into Saturday a little bit too. ZZZ will do the main story 2.7 on Sunday. Yeah. And then Faye Legendary Mythic Emblem summons on Monday. Okay, so for the next 2 days, then what are we doing here? Or one day actually, because it's just Thursday. Because Friday we're starting the Trailblaze quest. Tomorrow, I was thinking about doing a little bit of Star Rail because of the new Divergent Universe, but I also want to dive back into Pocopia because we haven't done that like really in a bit. And then maybe Tuesday. Oh wait, I'm on my spring break next week, guys. I'm on my spring break next week. We could do long stream. I'm not gonna do a 175-hour stream again, guys. That's not happening again. Sorry. As much as I know, like Kaizen would love that.
If you keep your eyes peeled
We're gonna
and your
do
mind engaged,
we're gonna do
you'll find
Pocopia.
there's
We're gonna
always
do
a new story
Pokemon
nearby
ZA.
just waiting
We're
to be
doing
discovered.
everything next week. I still have to watch the first Mario movie, by the way, guys, before Tuesday night. But yeah, that'll be the plan, AM, in case you're curious. So tomorrow we'll probably do a little bit of Star Rail and then some Pocopia. And then Friday, Saturday, plan on Star Rail Trailblaze Quest. Sunday, ZZZ main story. And then Monday definitely Faye, but we have plenty of time to do more other stuff. You're not allowed to do another 1 week stream. If you do, I retire as a mod. All right, we gotta enter the lab somehow. Is that it? No. Now what? Ah, there's an opening. It looks like a ventilation duct. That was just totally accidental right now. Come on, let's get in there. We gotta save Bobik. Grab all these, because why not? Or I can just grab it. Sparkle, did you manage to get through the puzzle? Okay, there's our Lunoculus. Talk to Makola and the others. Got it. Now I can't get my statue to level 8 yet, because you need literally everything to get to level 8 at the moment. And there's a Lunoculus at the statue we're never gonna claim. That'll be the one extra, because usually every region has one extra Oculus. Am I supposed to hit this with like Electro? Nope. Oh, down we go. Oh man, there's a whole facility here. A statue. Yeah, we're never claiming that. The lab's down there. And those bad guys who kidnapped Bobik too. How far are you in Selena, by the way? Are you done already? No, I have. I finished the second. You know how there's 3 sets? I finished the second set. So I still have like a month and a half. Madam Alochka, the equipment has been retrieved. We are preparing the modifications as per your instructions. Alochka. Have we met her before? I see. I'm just a couple ahead of you. Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah, because like for a while I didn't like know about the whole thing, and then by the time we figured it out, we were like locked out of it. Huh. What did I say? Can't ever trust scientists. The second they think they've grasped some truth, they believe themselves above the law, above order, free to do as they please. Turning such a powerful weapon, capable of rewriting the script of a battle, into a civilian transportation vehicle, is this some kind of joke? About principles and the need to stick to them? Or are they just running from the power they might wield? It's a pity the world doesn't turn on wishful thinking. Power must be used wisely, not frittered away on meaningless posturing. Don't worry, Land Rover. You will soon have the power that should have always been yours to command. Have we met her or no? Looks like they're about to do something to poor Bobik. How dare they? We can rush in now, right? Right? Let's get Bobik back. Bobik is a civilian all-terrain transportation vehicle. That's right. We've got to teach them a lesson they won't soon forget. Gonna get going. Have to focus on this level because multitasking is... Oh yeah, no worries then, Kaizen. Alright, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out today. Yeah, we're just doing some quests here. Come on, let's get in there. I can't wait a moment longer. Aneshka, please don't be rash. We must act in concert with our bosom companions, or not at all. Alright. But yeah, Kaizen, have a good one. Looks like there's some chests and other stuff in here, so we gotta claim all that stuff. Like that thing. Oh, they're already fighting, I think. Alright, fine.
Right now. Right here. Shower me with praise. Say cheese.
Bye, not me, Kaizen. Yeah. What? They broke through? What are those idiots doing? Listen up. Hold the line until the Land Rover's reprogram is complete. There should be like a countdown. Be like, hey, you have to beat this by a certain time. Get him! Oh, we know. Look for the objective in this area. Well, we're gonna follow our friend. I'm guessing he's heading toward the objective. Have to eat lunch in maybe 20 minutes? Okay.
Emerge. Right now. Emerge.
That's what the mobile app is for.
Time to shine. Smile. Breaking news.
Aloshka!
Open fire! Too long.
Mako, are you alright? We're all good. We've taken care of the Fatui. No sweat. Nice, and I found the control panel used to reprogram Bobik. I'll be honest, it seems pretty complicated. Don't use that yet, Aneshka. Wait for us to... Sorry, what did you say? Couldn't quite hear you. Like I said, the panel looks too complicated, so I just pressed some buttons based on my intuition. And guess what? That stopped the program rewrite. Thank goodness. But, while the rewrite did stop, the panel's all frozen. Won't respond no matter what buttons I press. What do I do now? What? Did you seriously just go crazy on that panel? What would you have done if you activated some kind of self-destruct instead? Don't panic just yet. Sure, the manual Drizizlov left us mentions what to do in this situation somewhere. Just give me a moment. Nothing beats reading instructions. I've heard it said something. I've heard that it said that turning it off and on again works. Huh? Why hasn't Paimon heard this one before? Did you just intuit it or something, Tanuki? I found it. If program rewrite failure results in a control panel freeze, manually restart energy source and connect backup program module to the control panel. The restart should be quite easy, right? We just need to find something that looks like an on-off switch. What is this backup program module again? No worries, there's no wall Tanuki's intuition can't get us over. Indeed, where instructions fail, intuition must carry the day. I too shall look and see if we missed out on any clues. Backup program manual. Find the switch to reboot the power supply. Please help me check the area, would you? I'll be flipping through Slava's documents. Perhaps we'll find other clues there. Silly me, how could I forget? That's right, you can flip the switch to restart the power. The control panel's frozen up again, I expect. Also, if you do want to reset Bobik, do remember to pick the backup program module up. That worked. Now we just need to find the backup program module and we're golden. That voice just now, that was Drazizlov. Fascinating. It was almost like he was in the room with us. He really is a genius scientist. Looks like he left himself a whole lot of reminder notes. That should make it easier for us to find clues, though. So thank goodness for his terrible memory. This is down at the bottom. It's probably down at the bottom. It's down there. Or there. Or there.
Let's fly.
Oh, Bobik, just wait a little longer. We're coming to save you. I've wasted 26 minutes today just looking for things. Looks like I'll have to categorize my experimental supplies by serial number. Yes, my next task will be to design a placement record table. This must have been a note that scientist guy used as a reminder to himself, right? There's something written on the back, too. Note to self, if the backup program module is not to be found here, try the platform instead. You'll find a robot nearby with a pointing arrow. Looks like the module's on a platform with a robot that has a pointing arrow. Let's go see where we can find that. Oop, chest.
Ooh, shiny. It's so
This thing doesn't look like a backup module. Let's keep looking. Any other chests I should know about? I guess I could just switch to the compass. There's the stuff down there. We'll get there eventually. The documentation doesn't say what the backup program module should look like. Found it. This must be the backup program module. Awesome. Just what I expected from a mind gifted in both science and art. According to the instructions, all we have to do is plug the backup program module into the console. Alright, should we grab those things while we're here?
Let's fly.
It appears you have found the backup program module, in which case let's get started. Let's hope the process goes smoothly, or, well, that'll be a headache, won't it? Bobik, come back to us. Return to being the civilian all-terrain transportation device you were meant to be. Come back to us, Bobik. You're Drazizlov's pride and joy, after all. You're a good friend, Bobik. Please come back to us. Backup program module input successful. Don't forget, you can manually input other parameters here. Manually input? What does that mean? The instructions state that any manual parameter inputs will be inscribed on Bobik's underlying systems. That said, wouldn't setting him to default do just fine? Wait, does that mean Bobek will develop, or does that mean Bobek will follow any parameters we sneak in here loyally into the letter? In that case, could we write Bobek shall honor Aneshka as queen of all Tavat and swear to defend Aneshka and Makala with his life? For we three are the best of friends, never to be parted. Don't do that. Bobek might malfunction if we put that many weird commands into him. Shall we have Tanuki make the decision? He did find the backup module after all. Nothing needs to be added. Bobek is humanity's best friend. Let's greatly enhance Bobek's handling capacity. I mean, that sounds nice. Ooh, now it would be a sight to see. Alrighty, parameter set. Time to hit confirm. Bobek 131, a civilian all-terrain transportation device, activating. Follow Bobek to the lab entrance. Oh, there he goes. But what about the chest? Did he just hit the pipe? Let me get the chest first, guys. It's just like right there. Combine. What? Oh, fell in the water.
Mora makes a lot
Yay.
of problems go away. So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
Take me up.
Wait. I just go that way. Door's still locked and we haven't found the keys or anything like that. If anyone had those, it'd be Drazizlov. But things are different now. We've retrieved our companion, haven't we? Indeed. Bobek will most certainly be able to get this door open. That said, he does listen to you the most. Tanuki, he does listen to you the most, Tanuki, so you do the honors and give the order. Bobek, show forth your power and open the door. That's right, Bobek. We're counting on you to get us out of here. Oh, that was easy. Talk to Makala and the others. Finally, we're out. Great job, Tanuki, Bobek. You did good too, Aneshka. Really, you must teach me how to operate Bobek properly. Haven't you read Slava's instructions front to back to front already? Shouldn't you be teaching me instead? Ah, but with you and Tanuki as my tutors, I doubt I'll need those documents any longer. Well, as it happens, we've got a whole bunch of boxes right here. Why don't we test Bobek's recovery real quick? Lurk dinner. Hey, some random geek. Thank you for the lurk. Enjoy dinner. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Where's it gonna land? Has anyone in the game found that yet? Is someone like in like Sumeru being like, where did this come from? Did it land on Bennett? Wow, Bobek's strength really has grown massively. Paimon just heard the sound of a box falling into the sea. Oh, awesome. That's our Bobek, all right. Thank you so much for your help, Tanuki, Paimon. There's no way we could have saved Bobek on our own. But now he's all better, and stronger than before to boot. Next time trouble comes to knockin', we'll be better prepared as well. Right, didn't we say that we'd take a commemorative photo together? Things were so chaotic earlier, I almost forgot. That's right, we need a place with a great view, one where Bobek can also fit into the frame. You come to a spot outside the lab with a good lighting. The perfect place for a group photo. This place works, I'd say. So are we ready? Let's take the picture in. Need to screenshot that. 3, 2, 1. Bobik. Alright. Are they still here? Can I talk to them? Yay. Hey, if it isn't our and Bobik's lifelong friends, so what are your plans? We'll remain here for a while yet. I mean, Drazislav's lab door has been breached, so we gotta remain in the vicinity to prevent those villains from finding their way in. Once we fix the door, or once Slava gets back, we'll most likely take a page out of your book and go traveling with Bobik. Drazislav. No idea where he might be, but if you do meet him in your travels, do say hi to him on our behalf. Let us stay up and drink all night at the flagship with him again. Let's see so how's Bobik doing? Ooh, miss him already, do ya? Don't worry, just come over when you're free and you can play with him. Alright, so we're done. So I can actually remove some of these, let's see, this one. I can remove that marker. What's this one? Let's go find out. I put a marker here. Oh yeah, this thing. I don't know how to get in here. Does anyone know how to get in here? Looks like there's a nasty Fatui device inside the barrier. We should destroy it. Good thing we didn't go too far. Let's leave this. Oh, that's how we do it. We needed Bobik. This was the key to everything, chat. Let's see. Where do we go?
Let's fly.
Wait, where's Bobik? Where the hell's Bobik? They're not in the cave, are they? Wait for the win. I didn't realize this would fix everything for us. Are they over here? Where the hell are they? Are they anywhere in the vicinity? Honestly, did the quest, not that puzzle yet, so I had no idea where he is. Yeah, I don't know where he is. Where are you? For the Fatui stronghold? The one, like the inside of the cave?
Let's fly.
Let's see.
Take me up.
Not here. Come over when you're free and you can play with him. But where is he?
Let's fly.
Wait, there's a thing here now. Do we just call him over with this thing? Get Bobik. Oh my god. Well, that's it. Fatui definitely didn't put this thing here for anything good. So what do? We just hit
Right
it?
here. Right now. Right
Oh
here.
yeah, it's all you.
Strike a pose.
There he goes. Oh, there we go. Touch. Oh, Oh, here we go. Forgot what this does. What does this do? I don't remember anything, chat. What are we supposed to do with this? I don't remember. I didn't do anything. I don't think that's what it was supposed to be. Let's go back, try again. That was it? That was it. That's all we needed. Well, I guess I can take that off the map too. Okay, but what does this do? What are we doing here? Okay, but now what? Can't help you there. I haven't done this yet. What are we supposed? Oh my god, I'm so confused. It's gotta be there for a reason. Looks like there's nothing else around here though. Except that thing. I mean, I guess we can just leave it alone for now, and it'll be one of those things like 5 years down the road. It'll be like, oh, what's this do? No, that's not where I wanted to go. What is the point? Last try. Hey, oh, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Kuko Fruit, welcome in. We're doing some Genshin today. Let me give you a shout out. Thank you for the raid, guys. If you guys came in for the first time, my name's Christian. I stream every day on this channel. This is day 2688 in a row stream. Mostly games like Fire Emblem and other Nintendo games like Zelda and Pokemon. Shout out. But we do a lot of the Hoyoverse games as well. So Genshin, Star Rail, and ZZZ. Let's see, playing some. Oh, Wuthering Waves. I think didn't a new update come out to that one recently? Is it like 3.1 or something like that? I haven't played in a while. I touch on the game from time to time, but not as often as I do the Hoyo games. How was stream? So I want to go to that one. I don't think I think it's forced me to that one. Yeah, see, I don't know what this is for. But fine, whatever. Alright, let's see what else here. What is this here for? I put this marker for some reason, and I don't know what. It came out last week. It just started the update. Nice. Yeah, I usually wait a few days too before anything like that, just to give chat a head start and everything. I marked this. Oh, it was Bobik. I was marking the start of the quest. That's what it was. Okay, I'm gonna go have lunch. All right, enjoy lunch. Everyone's having lunch these days. Okay, so I can remove that marker as well. You like a new update? How's Genshin? It's going pretty well. We were just doing a world quest that helped us get one of the last Lunoculi. that we hadn't gotten. I can't get this to level 8 though. There's one Lunoculus I refuse to get because it's at the top of the Columbina statue. So I like it there. All right, let's see if we can get these. It's probably part of another quest, isn't it? It's probably part of another quest. Which meeting point is this again? This one. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Statue, yep. There he is. The power of research. I mean, it's clearly how it's designed. But it's very high school anime-y. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I've tried a little bit of it, but I haven't played as regularly as I have like Genshin, for example. Dun, 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 dun. I'm guessing we have to do power of research. Have I unlocked that one? Also, let me check the statue. Just the new area and the plots with it are very high school anime. Okay. So a lot of. Oh, that's right. Who was the character that you guys, the chat? I don't know if you anyone here in the chat right now remembers, but chat wanted me to pull for a character. Maybe was it last update or the update before that? I think she had like a white shirt and like blonde hair. And she seemed on the younger side, so maybe it is very kind of like high school-y. Like, I don't know. Why is there a panda here? What is this? Operation Stronghold Defense. Lene, that's what it was. That's who it was. How long ago was that one? Yeah, chat wanted me to pull for Lene. I don't think we got them though, unfortunately. I don't remember this at all. What is a Stronghold Defense? I legit do not remember this at all. Blue bolts. Oh yeah, weren't we supposed to talk to Blue Bolt for something? Could have sworn I remember something saying Blue Bolt. Oh, here. Oh, this is the event. She was the first character for the new area. Oh, okay, well that makes sense then. So yeah, so it's so that's part of the whole thing then, right? Okay, we're gonna not do this yet. This is the events. Unless no, it's kind of late right now, so let's not do this yet. We got time on this event though. It was 7 days. We have plenty of time. This one's done. Oh yeah, I was gonna check a statue. But yeah, no, they had a cool design. So unfortunately we were unable to get them. But maybe in the future. I don't have a lot of characters because again, I don't really play all that often. I've got... Who's the redhead near the beginning of the game? I'm sure... They're not as meta anymore because it was like the beginning of the game. It was a redhead with like it was like a black dress or something like that. And then we also got like Augusta or something. All right, so yeah, see we're one Lunoculus short right now, and there's only one that's at the statue, and we're never claiming it because it's like it just aesthetically is perfect where it is. Yeah, even. Chicia and her plot was high school anime like. We talking like Persona kind of stuff?
Not really sure.
See, I want these chests because that's the only thing really left here. Wait, wasn't there something like not here? It was over here, maybe? Hmm. Or maybe it was here. And it's 3.1, right? Maybe I should come back to it once like more of the story is done and ready. What's this challenge? Imagine target someone you really, really don't like and then blast it to pieces. Okay, destroy all the flying targets. Where? What? Oh, this thing? Literally did nothing.
I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss.
Let's fly.
I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. We start over. Oh my god. This seems not good. Now what? Oh. Where'd it go? First challenge cleared. The second one Vino mentioned. Okay, it's over there. But I want the chest. Daito, welcome in as well. And Ghostwalker, welcome in. How are you both doing tonight? We're playing some little
War makes
games
a lot of
here.
problems go away.
Yeah, and just kind of
So you
slice
can
of
never
life
have too
like.
much more,
It is a main plot, yes, but also a lot more focus on the characters you can pull and even some that you can't. A lot of characters of the area have been reappearing in multiple quests rather than like one quest with them. Okay, so they come in and out of the story basically. Basically, you don't talk to them again if that makes sense. No, I think I follow. I mean, I like this. I like slice of life genre overall. I mean, again, I haven't played as much of Wuthering Waves to know if it really fits. How do you feel about this compared to like the rest of the game prior? Training ground sign. This is the second challenge. From here on, the train starts to play a role. Oh, and in the second half, the targets will start moving, so be ready and to shoot on the run. Doesn't this spoil the most exciting part of the challenge? Paimon thinks she understands the problem now. Nothing feels like a surprise. There's no suspense. Oh, something just flashed by over there. Shh, keep it down, Paimon. Did you hear that? But Paimon didn't hear anything at all. Was there a strange sound? Huh. Taniki, you're just messing with Paimon. There's nothing there, right? This isn't the type of surprise Paimon wanted. You're a meanie. Just for that, you're leading the way from now on. Phantasma what? Alright, let's see here. Start the challenge. How do we grab it? There we go. The heck is going on? What? Now what? Oh. This game is kind of clunky, guys. Ah, all done. Paimon knew it was just a bluff. Paimon's heart nearly jumped out of her chest. Rhino said he'd wait for us at the third challenge. Should be over there, right?
Fighting the loot is often a cause of
The number is
conflict,
Daito.
Luckily for you.
Like the
I don't
liveliness
really
the
need
game
this stuff.
has in the area, the plot is holding a cliffhanger on you for longer than it has in most of the earlier parts of the story, so it's interesting to me. Okay.
When you lose your way.
Yeah,
gaining
again, like I
some
said, I do
altitude can bring
like
some
the whole
perspective.
idea of like a slice of life kind of segment of the game. And I feel like that kind of casual feel is kind of like how Honkai Star Rail is now with playing Arcadia versus like the very serious. We're going this way. Very serious feel of like Amphorius. Where's Vino? There they are. Vino, we figured out what's wrong with the training ground. That doesn't matter anymore. It's time I start getting my affairs in order. Uh-oh. Huh? What happened? All my targets have vanished. Again. Maybe someone took them by accident? It's happened before. I got new materials, made new ones, and hid them somewhere no one would think to look. But they've been taken again, which means someone's doing this on purpose. Paimon felt an eerie sensation in that cave just now. Could this have something to do with those sneaky thieves? That was just me messing with you. Wait, so you sensed it too? That feeling of being watched. My instincts are never wrong. And anyway, my targets aren't worth that much. Who'd want to steal them? Even though I never took the really risky commissions when I was a treasure hunter, you don't spend that many years in a profession like mine without making a few enemies. By taking the targets, they're sending me a sign. The next target is me. It looks like I should have changed careers much sooner. Never thought I'd be sacrificing my life for a job like this at such a young age. Maybe you're overthinking it. Once we catch the thief, everything will become clear. You two are so kind. If you have time, please do attend my funeral. Jesus, man. Can we not keep bringing up your funeral? There's still a chance we can fix this. Is that what they call the energy of babes? Wait. Okay. Alright, I'll hang in there just a bit more. At the very least, I won't give up until they actually come knocking. After all, I poured almost all my savings into this training ground. I've dealt with treasure hoarders before, and in my experience, if you want to catch them, the best way is to bait a trap. You can get target making materials at the Crumpkake craft shop. I've been there a few times. Since they're after targets, let's use some to lure them out. Alright, I'll leave the thief to you two. As for me, I'll stay here and get started on fixing the third challenge they messed up. Those guys, honestly, it's just a job. Do they really have to hunt me down to the very end? I mean, life's full of way more interesting things. Like hanging out at the training ground and doing a bit of target shooting. What quest are you doing this time? It's the... That's a very good question. Hold on. The stress of changing careers. Because I saw some treasure chests there, so I was like, we're doing that one. Sparkle, did you finish the other one we were working on? Who are we talking to? Not yet? Okay. But I keep looking, this probably isn't enough to beat Bazena. Do you have any materials for making targets? Sorry, I sold all mine a few days ago. Try asking Cisco. She might still have some. Cisco. 1, 2. It's probably not enough for the hollow hands, is it? Hi there. Let Paimon introduce herself. Paimon is Paimon, and he's Tanuki. We're here on Vino's behalf to ask if you have any materials for making targets. Vino? Oh, you mean Uncle Young? He's run out of targets again? He just picked up a new batch the other day. Sounds like his training ground is a roaring success. Actually, it's quite the opposite. Paimon thinks the only real customers are the two of us. Huh? What happened? The girl seemed concerned, so you tell her about the missing targets. So things have been tough for him? No wonder he looks so down. If you hadn't told me, we'd have had no idea. Who do you mean by we? The kids around here. We all know Uncle Young needs target materials, so whenever we come across any, we collect them to sell to him. And then you go steal his targets afterwards? Did you know the targets were being stolen? Yes. We didn't steal them. We just sold him targets that we got back, that's all. So it's just one set of targets, but he ended up paying for it over and over again. Poor Vino. Sorry, we really didn't know Uncle Young's business wasn't doing well. We figured if he kept buying that many targets, he must be kind of rich. He used up almost all his savings just to keep the training ground afloat. I'm really sorry. If there's anything I can do to help, you can start by telling me who the real thief is. I guess it was the Hollow Hands, but they're not bad guys. The Hollow Hands, who are they? I can't tell you that. Vino really needs our help right now, so no matter what, we have to find out who's been stealing those targets. Alright, but we don't really know who they are. They always vanish fast, and no one's ever seen them. I think they're like Reed Miller, a good kind of thief. We trade with them sometimes. No matter what we bring them, they always give us something really valuable in return. And that's how you've been getting the targets back? You've traded with them, but never seen them? They're very cautious. We just leave the stuff at the usual trading spot. We've never actually met them face to face. Aren't you even a little bit curious who the Hollow Hands are? Of course we are, but they have their own rules, and if we want to trade with them, we have to respect those rules. Weird. What could the Hollow Hands have against Vino? We just thought thieves have their reasons for thieving, so we figured Uncle Young must be loaded or something. Sorry. If you want to get his targets back, you could try trading them for some old portable bearings. I don't know if there's enough left, though. Uncle Young already bought some just a few days ago. It's not like we have any other ideas. Let's give it a try. Search higher up to collect old portable bearings.
Take me up.
Don't I have a bajillion, though? This must be one of the old portable bearings. Are there more around here? Don't seem to have enough yet. Let's keep looking. That should be enough. Let's check with Cisco. I like this kid. She seems reasonable. We've got 3 of those old portable bearings. This should be enough. So now it's time to trade, right? Where's the trading spot? Is it okay if I'm the one to make the trade? I promise. I'll tell them not to bother Uncle Young ever again. We need to find out who they are. Cisco, you trust the Hollow Hands even though they won't show you their faces, right? Then surely you can trust Tuniki and Paimon too. Okay, Paimon, you've got a point. I guess in a place like Nod-Krai, trusting others is never easy. To tell you the truth, I feel kind of scared every time I go into the cave to trade. It's pitch black in there, and you can hear this rustling sound. I always feel like there are a load of eyes staring at me. Lino said he felt like he was being watched too. It has to be them. But they're not bad guys, really. Every time we walk up to the little trade box, we leave our stuff inside, then close our eyes and count to 77. And then whoosh, it's gone, replaced by a gift. It's been like that every single time. They've never hurt any of us. Why 77? I heard it's because Reed Miller once stole 77 treasures from the governor's palace, but Bozena says it's actually because he had 77 loyal followers. Or maybe it's because Reed Miller fell out of a window and did 77 somersaults before hitting the ground? If that was the case, I don't think he'd be remembered as a legendary thief. But a monster shows up at 78 and eats you. You'll probably get sleepy if you count any further. We can just open our eyes at 76. Oh right, if we open our eyes early, we might just catch the Hollow Hands in action. Huh? Are you sure you can do that? It feels like cheating if you don't follow the rules. Well, it's all dark in there anyway, so maybe no one will notice. Anyway, everyone has a different story, but they all include the number 77. So who knows, maybe your version is the truth after all. Okay, good luck with the trade, and we'll tell everyone about Uncle Young too. We'll also do our best to gather targets for him. No charge this time. But first, we'd better go say sorry. And this should be the cave where the Hollow Hands hide out, right? It's kind of spooky in here. There's a little box. This must be how the people trade with the Hollow Hands. Let's quickly put our stuff to trade inside. What are we supposed to do next? Start counting and close our eyes. Start from 1. 77, 78. What? Jinky, don't go summoning monsters. Huh? Nothing happened. Sheesh. Just close your eyes and count properly this time. Fluttering hem in Paimon's grip trembles ever so slightly. Better get this over with. 75, 76, 77. Jinky, look. Sniffer moles. So the Hollow Hands are... Huh? The legendary elusive rogues, the Hollow Hands, are actually a bunch of sniffer moles? Paimon guesses it makes sense now that she thinks about it. But why did you steal Vino's targets? Huh? They don't seem to understand Paimon's question. 77? Sweet, sweet! It answered you. So what's 77 supposed to mean? Read Miller's 77 treasures? 77 loyal followers? Sweet, sweet! Sweet, sweet! Don't tell Paimon they think 77 sounds like squeak squeak. Could that be it? 7 squeak 7? Squeak and squeakin'? Paimon's confused. Squeak, squeak! Squeak, squeak! So in the end, we still don't really know what it means. It's one of Violet's targets, so it's you guys who took them. What's this?
Ooh,
Is it a gift
shiny.
for us?
It's so pretty.
Prima gems. Oh, more goodies. We'll gladly accept. What do we do? This target's been used to line their nest too. Well, it looks like that mole nest over there is hiding a bunch of goodies. That must be their... Why did the silver mole head onto that stone bridge up front? Okay, no one can read their facts, guys. Let's help the silver moles move this pesky thing out of the way. Alright, that should be all the targets. So they were using them as bedding all along? That's why they kept going after Vino. I thought their burrows looked a lot cozier than those targets. Probably something to do with the colors and patterns. Paimon thinks so too. Those burrows look super comfy. As for Vino's targets, maybe they got some special appeal only a sniffer mole would understand. Still, even if we bring the targets back now, they'll probably just get stolen again in a few days. What should we do? Let's give them something better. Great idea. We can leave a gift at the entrance to their treasure chamber. Let's head back and see Vino. how do we get these treasure chests that are supposedly here?
Let's fly.
Ah, you're back. I was just wondering if I should start getting my affairs. Never mind. It's good to see you back in one piece. You can rest easy, Vino. Those sneaky target thieves are definitely not old enemies of yours. Really? Actually, that girl Cisco came to apologize just now. She said the ones behind it are called the Hollow Hands. They sound like a pretty serious organization. They're a bunch of sniffer moles. Sniffer moles? Come to think of it. Though I did feel like I was being watched, it never felt ominous. Not like all the times it sensed real danger. But why would they want to steal my targets? You tell Vino everything you uncovered. That's what this was all about? I was this close to making arrangements for my funeral. Looks like I'll have to teach them a lesson. But they didn't mean anything by it. No, that's not what I meant. If a few old portable bearings were enough to trade back the targets, that means the exchange rate's totally in our favor. You mean... If I show up with all sorts of gifts next time, I might get something amazing in return. Maybe I can make back all the losses from those stolen targets sooner than I thought. Those losses weren't actually caused by the Hollow Hands? Yeah, I know, Cisco told me already. Still, I'm not going to ask those kids to repay anything. She was chirping away just now, just giving all sorts of feedback on the training route, and she even promised to bring her friends to come play. Honestly, that's worth more to me than any amount of Mora. So we're back to exchange rates again, huh? Textbook treasure hunter's instincts. Thanks a lot. I think I figured out how to make this place more fun. I just hope more folks will want to stop by. Want to give it a shot? The final challenge. I promise it's way more fun than the first two. Let's give it a go. Like we'd ever say no to something fun. Alright. Just finished adjusting the third challenge based on Cisco's suggestions. It should be really fun. Charlotte, welcome in. How are you doing today? Yeah, normal stream time today. Alright, let's see. We're shooting targets, guys. Sniffer mole. Where'd it go? So they're helping us, basically. The target's behind us, man. Slow down. Talk to Vino. Seems I'm gonna have to reload my streak all over again. Well, remember, if you ever miss a stream, if within 24 hours you either watch the VOD or a clip from that stream, you can maintain your streak. So you don't have to lose the streak as long as you go in and watch either the VOD or even just I think a minute of the VOD. You don't have to watch the whole thing. Unrelated news: I'm nearly done with all the episodes of the Rising of the Shield Hero that are on Hulu before it leaves the platform. Oh, okay. Hey, welcome in. The realm is no name. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Drezel, welcome. How are you doing today? Luna raid, how's it going, Nelly? Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Let me give you guys a shout out here. I think our mod is working on some other stuff at the moment. How was the stream? What were you playing? Playing some Arc Knights. Nice. I've seen a lot of friends play that. A lot of fellow Gacha players playing. You actually, speaking of our mod that's off doing something, they were playing that too for a bit before. Let's see who came in here. Hold on, let me read this off this other monitor here. Thank you for the follow, everyone. I appreciate it. Let's see. Obigox, welcome in. Sakurascope, welcome. Ramos, I didn't know you were streaming much earlier than usual yesterday, so I missed the 24-hour window. I mean, you could have, yeah, if you had you watched it by, I guess 6:30 p.m. Central Time, because that's about when we finished yesterday. If you watched it by 6:30 p.m. today, you probably could have continued that. Doing good. Nina was looking for someone to rate, and I told her you were really nice and helpful. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the recommendation and the stamp of approval. Drove the raid train and brought us here to have fun. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys are here for the first time, my name's Christian. I stream every day on this channel. This is day 2,688 in a row of streaming. Mostly games like Fire Emblem and other Nintendo games like Pokemon and Zelda. We have been doing a lot of the Hoyoverse games, so Genshin, Star Rail, and ZZZ. I am a music teacher, if anyone here is into music at all. We're actually in the midst of planning for this fall's marching band season. We are actually doing, funnily enough, a Genshin Impact themed show, specifically Natlan. So ever since I was promoted to co-director, we've done. The kids seem to like the shows that we have done since then much more than before. So like we did the Spirited Away show, we did Tron, and now we're gonna be doing a Genshin show. You play Genshin? If anyone here wants to add me, type in !Hoyo, and you get my you'll get my UID for Genshin, Starl, and ZZZ. Don't know if you heard, but Suzuki is gonna be. Yeah, no, that's been news for about a week already. Oh my gosh, Genshin music program. Yes, we are doing basically because you guys have heard the Natlan theme, like from the Natlan Symphony performance. It's very like world music-y, right? So once I heard that, I was like, this could be a really cool like performance. So we're doing that. So we're doing a March Band show based on the music of Natlan. What server you on? North America. Yeah. So yeah, if you guys are North America, feel free to add me. If you're not North America, we do have people in our community that also play that I'm sure would be up for new friends and all that. So I guess in that regard, just join the Discord and you can post in the Hoyoverse channel. Actually, we were also talking a little bit earlier about Withering Waves too. If anyone plays that, I do have a Withering Waves account. I haven't opened it in a while, but I do play from time to time. Love Genshin, nice. Are you all caught up in story? Yeah, now that we're doing a Genshin marching show, because so we have an Instagram account for our marching band, and we actually filmed our students' reaction. If you guys want to check it out. So I'll link the Instagram. It should be pretty easy for you guys to actually find the
can bring some perspective.
The reaction post. It's only like I think 2 or 3 posts in. So if you guys want to see the kids' reaction, it's actually kind of fun to watch. I like watching. It's a good inspiration. So I'll paste that in the chat. What did I see in the chat about PCA? Working on an extension. Yeah, I hear that's near final actually. So that'll be good for them. Win-win for everyone. Tomorrow is opening day for your Dodgers. Nice. I think ours is. Actually, no, ours might be tomorrow too. I can't remember. Yes, please. Yeah, there you go. So that's the Instagram account if you want to see their reactions. And you can see that a lot of them are clearly very familiar with the game, so they're very excited. Following in the social media I use. So actually, because our show is based on Genshin, so we also have a very large incoming 8th grade class, because I guess this is the first year post COVID where because numbers were down for every band across the country in terms of recruitment and all that. So we have a very large incoming class this year, and so we're doing our best to try and like recruit as many of them as we can into the high school band and into marching band. So yesterday we did a different stream, which is what caught Charlotte off guard yesterday in terms of the timing. We were like, okay, wouldn't it be fun for like the 8th grade students, for example, to see your middle school band directors streaming Genshin Impact? So I, as one of the high school co-directors, we invited. Well, we started out by doing it with our choir director, or the high school choir director, because we are going to be using a choir on the field. And then we brought him in. He was trying out Genshin for the first time, so I was kind of taking him through the intro of the game up to where you get to Jean's office at least. And then kind of at the same time just casually talking about marching band and like the cool things they can expect from it, and kind of and if they have any reservations about joining, we hopefully can kind of ease those
I
fears.
lost myself long ago. If I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss.
Let's see. I'm a student. I'm the
Surviving
resident
is
little
tough.
guy. Well,
Taming the beast within.
that'll go by quick, so make sure you enjoy it while you can. You're so excited. Yeah, no, it was really cool seeing their reactions to it. So, yeah, we filmed their reactions to the last couple Marching Band shows that we revealed. So, like I said, like 2 years ago, we actually did a Spirited Away show, and their reaction to that was fantastic. Like they were so happy and excited about that one. Watching the videos now, yeah. So again, I think it's the second most recent one. So you can see their reactions to when we announced the show. Play-by-play. Oh, Clayton
Lose your
Kershaw.
way. Gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
Is that better or worse than what's his name? Hold on, I already forgot. Hold on. Oh yeah, Joe Buck, who commentates everything. Let's see. Anyone want to add me on Genshin? Yeah, feel free to share your UIDs, guys, in the chat. If you want to add me, just type in !Hoyo or even !UID, and that should get my numbers for you. This is a homophobe. Yeah, I remember that part, but Joe Buck is Joe Buck. There you go. Did anyone send me an invite or a request? I can add you guys in here. I am not a homophobe. That's good then. You are accepted. Become friends with Bobek. Ooh, nice.
I'm a little out of
But yeah, guys, feel
practice
free to
these
send me.
days.
Wait. By the way, do we finish?
conflicts
Or wait, hold
around?
on. Talk to Vino. Little MB dude. Congratulations, you're the first team to complete all the challenges. Hey, look, even the Hollow Hands came to cheer us on. Maybe they're waiting for a chance to steal the targets. I've got to find them some comfier bedding material than those targets. Oh, right, I almost forgot your victory prize. This is some stuff I gathered back in the day. It's worth a decent amount. But that was to Vino, the treasure hunter. For Vino, the training ground boss, it's not much use anymore. Please take this as a token of my gratitude. Luckily, we're not training ground bosses, so we'll gladly take this treasure off your hands. Oh, come on now. My training ground will always be free for the two of you. Drop by anytime you like. Been a big help. I'll keep you what you and little Cisco said in mind. Here's hoping more and more folks come by. Alright, we still haven't gotten those treasure chests somehow. Buck may be slightly annoying. That's true. I ate drywall. That's not good. And it's nice to meet y'all. My name is Nelly, but you can call me Noodles or Nelly. Play volleyball. Ooh, nice. Volleyball was always fun. I'm sleep deprived. Go get some rest. Yeah, no worries if you're tired. I didn't get to take a nap today, so I'm a little tired as well. But Nelly, have a good one. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for following everyone that came in with a raid. We do stream every day, so yeah, tune in. Tomorrow we're probably doing a little bit of Honkai Star Rail, and then probably mostly Pocopia tomorrow. Friday we're starting the Honkai Star Rail Trailways quest, the new one, 4.1. It might bleed into Saturday depending on how long it is, and then Sunday we're doing the new Zenless Zone 0 main story, 2.7. Sent a friend request. There you go. See, I'm always sleep deprived because I have chronic insomnia. I feel like I'm getting to a point where, because like my Apple Watch always tells me like I'm not. I get a lot of like interruptions in my sleep now. It thinks I might have sleep apnea, which I'm like, oh no. Did I have a compositional question for you? What's up? I can stay for a while. You seem cool. I appreciate that. I mean, if you need to get some rest, again, we're here every day, so you can find me every day. So, health comes first. Planning on watching the Genshin special program on stream? Yes, we usually watch it on the Friday that it comes out. Usually not live because that's like 7 in the morning for me, and I'm usually getting ready for work or driving to work at the time. But yeah, we usually do watch those on stream, so that'll be part of Friday's stream as well. We'll probably do that before starting the Trailblaze quest in Star Rail. Health? What's that? No, I know the feeling. Sleep. Sleep when you die. I'm kidding. Don't do that, guys. Alright, I need to find a way to get back underground and get... There's supposedly a treasure chest. Where's the opening? Loki kind of chopped my... What? Wait, what happened? And Tara, welcome in. How are you doing today? Let me give you a shout out as well. Question is this. Oh, I'll wait for the ad break to finish for you. How's it going, Tara? You guys, go follow Tara as well if you like Pokemon. We were just talking about that actually. But Tara's been doing a lot of Pokemon Legends EA, which we do have to finish the DLC. And we'll get around to that soonish. Next week, guys, is my spring break, so I have plenty of time next week to stream.
Surviving is tough. Taming the beast within is tougher.
Alright, so it says there's a chest here. Is it this guy? What do you got for me, man? Investigate. Oh, there it is.
Dividing the loot is often a cause
And then
of
there should be one
conflict,
over this way.
Let's fly.
There's nothing here. Feed? Oh. Was it this easy the whole time? I guess we had to finish that quest probably, though. Are ads done?
Dividing the loot is often a cause of conflict, but luckily for you, I don't really
And
need
back.
this stuff.
All right, let me catch up with chat now that I can read everything here. Question is this: in a jazz combo consisting of a rhythm section and vocals, which would fit better as a woodwind voice, bass cornet or bari sax? I mean, bass cornet's gonna be much more subtle, although bass cornet's not typically considered a jazz instrument, so I would probably lean towards bari sax. But it really depends on the kind of the timbre you're going for. Because bass cornet could work. It's got a much more mellow sound, if that's what you're going for. But bari sax is generally considered much more of a... I mean, not generally. It is considered a jazz instrument, whereas bass cornet, not really. It was really dumb. So basically, I was trying to clean my scissors. Oh, because I got glue on them. Decided that I didn't need the sponge or gloves. So kind of use my thumb, but then it slipped. No, I've been there. Similar stuff. Like, hey, I'll be careful with this knife. Oh, well, that's probably why I shouldn't have done that. I kind of just looked at my finger and it was covered. Ugh. But I was very surprised. Kind of soaked through the band-aid. Yeah, no, deep cuts like that are tough. Because you have to basically just keep pressure on it. Love Chaska. Okay, so I don't consider myself a Chaska main, but because it's so easy for her to get around, because she flies. She flies. Like, because it's so easy for her to get around, I'm almost always using her to explore. And it's like, well, if we run into a battle, well, I might as well just use her in whatever team I got. So this is usually my team going around the game, even though it's not like the most damage dealing in the game that I or even the ones that I have. This is almost always the team that I'm going around with. How's it going, Tara? How's your Wednesday? Guys, if you like Pokemon, go follow Tara. We seem to have gotten her addicted to shiny Pokemon. Finish quest. That's 40 level up statue. Let's go. Got 100 primos alongside the shrine key. Yeah, see, I'm one Lunoculus short because I refuse to get the one from the statue. Open the shrine. Got 80 primos. That's a lot of... Yeah, so now that's at least one more pull, right? Guys, sees it. I don't know, I'm not. If it weren't for the character, I would still be being killed by the Moika's dragon. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I usually, well, no, usually when I'm fighting that boss, I usually do use Mawika, mostly just because she's C2. But if I'm fighting alone, I usually use Mawika, Sitlali, Shilonen, and Bennett. But if I'm fighting on like a team in like co-op or something, I usually use the C2 Mawika. I think maybe more a mellow voice could work, considering my voice tends to be on the brighter side, almost akin to a horn. Yeah, in that regard, then I probably would go with the Barry sax actually, if you think that. My team is Binary Zibai, Official Ilua. Ilua is the only 4-star I don't have yet. Because we were, what do we have? We had a 75-25 after we lost on Columbina and Inefa. We got both of them on the guarantee. But we had a 75-25, so I couldn't risk going for Varka or Zibai because I needed a Scoffier for my Skirk premium team. Luckily, we got a Scoffier. And pretty early, too, so now we still have pulls for future banners. So Zibai, Varka we might get on a rerun. Right now, my main targets going forward, we need to get Llama because I have Nefer. We weren't planning on going for Nefer before, but we got Nefer, so we're going to try and get Llama. Nicole, and then I'm assuming we're still going to get Sandrone at some point, and she's a must pull because again, I didn't expect to like her character as much as everyone did, but no, she's absolutely a must pull. Oops, no, my Meloetta. So my mod picked this up at a convention the other week. My favorite Pokemon of all time, Meloetta. Let's see. I'm told that in jazz big bands, the Barry sax player could potentially double on bass clarinet. Yeah, bass clarinet's not really a jazz instrument. I want to say that was the case of some Ellington charts. Possibly. But yeah, bass clarinet is very rarely considered a jazz instrument. Bina. I don't know why I said binary. It'd probably just autocorrect. But yeah, any Nod-Krai team is almost certainly gonna want to have Columbina. So yeah, that team right there. That's the lunar. What's the Geo one called again? I forgot already. Because I don't have that team yet. Maybe one day, because apparently Zabai is pretty good to have. Came across something kind of funny. On the Wikipedia page, it said there was an audio sample of how the instrument sounds, and it was the freaking. Of course it is. Yeah. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? Da, 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 da. Oh, what is this thing? Oh, Ino's house. Check my Hyson. You'll see how much speed she has. Yeah, she wants speed. I'll check it out in a second here. All right, I think so. We have everything now. All the chests and stuff in what's this place called? Lempo Isle. There's one chest in here that I don't know how to get yet. Fever did sound good on bass cornet, but my god. Again, bass cornet's got a very nice timbre. It's just not considered a jazz instrument, that's all. Oh, here, I'll show you guys the one Lunoculus I'm not willing to ever claim. Because usually each region has like one extra, right? And if you look here, this is the only one here I'm missing. It's right at the statue. But look at it. It's like right there in the palm of her hand. It's like perfect. So we're going to keep that one there. We're never going to claim that one. Ever. All right. Time is it? It's 11. We can maybe squeeze in one more quest. Wait, Sparkle, how much speed did you hit?
Let's fly.
What's the name of the quest you previously completed? The one I just did? It's a very good question. I forgot how to check completed quests. It's on the VOD. I can look it up on the VOD again. What time is it for me? It is almost 11 p.m. I'm in Chicago. Well, Chicago suburbs. I don't remember the name of it, Sparkle, but if you want, I can show you on the map how to get there or how to trigger it. So go to this waypoint right here. So again, Lempo Isle right here. And you're going to look for Vino. Want to know if I completed it myself? Let me check. It's almost 12 for you. You ate Chicago? Chicago is very tasty. We have literally something called the Taste of Chicago. And we're known for having great food. Passed away in the mid-1960s. Medical condition, so he never became well-known. Some excellent bass corners and jazz. Yeah, I mean, you can do jazz with any instruments. But generally speaking... Wait, is that a chest? Are there chests that aren't showing up on the map? But yeah, Sparkle, talk to Vino and see if you've done that one there. What is this? What is this? Is this another quest? There's chests right here and I want them. This has to be a quest. What is this? Barrow-Moss Barrens. No. Final Night Cemetery. No. What is this? Who are you people? Wait, is that Vino? Or is this someone else? Hi, friend. Just gonna shoot targets all day? Doesn't that get a little dull? With skills like that, why not try trading a few blows with us? Just a few? I can trade more than that if you'd like. Sure. That's the spirit. Nothing beats a good old brawl between real fighters, am I right? Love, how about you start us off? Go a few rounds with our guest, why don't you? You got it, boss. I'll end this in 3 moves.
Here comes my bounty.
Emerge.
Here comes my bounty.
Let's run.
The bounty
Let's
is
see.
yours.
Sweet.
Ooh,
Gonna take over Denmark. Who's coming with me? I got friends over there. Told the Greek and Polish food in Chicago is great. Never had it myself in either. Yeah, there's a giant population of Greek and Polish. Friend of mine who's a Chicagoan always bring us Filipino places in Chi-Town. We don't call it Chi-Town. Though my friend in question is Salvadorian himself. Taking over Denmark because I'm ace. Yeah, no one in Chicago calls it. No one from Chicago calls it that. So sorry, boss. I let everyone down. Hey, it's no big deal. We're just messing around. Love, go take a breather on the side. You've got some slick moves, friend. Name's Taro. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Tanuki. Pleased to meet you too. Let's see here. I can tell you've seen your fair share of real combat. Guess we'll need to step it up. The last bout didn't count. Let's go again. And Sally, you're up. Huh, boss. You only think of me when we're in trouble. Honestly. Well then, skilled one, shall we begin? That one running joke.
Right now.
Right, which oh. She's got like one of those like axe guns kind of thing.
Say cheese.
Lost the 50-50 to C3 Mona. Yeah, going for a Scoffier. Now luckily you still have time, so hopefully we can get some pulls and hopefully we can get an early guarantee. You don't have Mona or a Scoffier? I only just got my first Mona like a few months ago.
Luckily for you, I don't really need this
What
stuff.
if that's the Chicagoans call the city by the city of big shoulders? I mean, we know that name. We don't really call it that. Metropolis of the Midwest. Nope. No, we almost never heard of that one. Doom, welcome in. Oh yeah, I forgot about that redeem. Not pulling for anybody this banner because I'm trying to save up and level my character. Yeah, I'm waiting for a llama rerun, which should be soon-ish, I think. And then after that, Nicole, because they'll. I mean, Nod-Krai is like almost over, guys. Just saying. And then Sandrone. They're absolutely a must pull for me. Luckily, love the heck out of Mona. That's true, yeah. Anyone help me with an account question? Hey, welcome in. SB Sawyer, what's up? Charlotte, I think aside from like the Windy City, we just call it Chicago. love playing with Zabai, but I just need to build her to be a bit stronger. Yeah, see, I don't pull for a ton of characters, so that way I can focus on, like, properly building the ones I do have and use. Alright, we gotta fight the main guy now. So can't be mad at her. Yeah. And again, like I said, you have time, so hopefully we can farm the heck out of the game and get you stuff. The other one, you said how you missed that one? Yeah, that's like the only like nickname that I think we really we actually use. I lost to some random passerby? This can't be real. So even then Sally couldn't win. I've definitely been taking you too lightly. It's not your fault, boss. Who would have thought someone that strong would just happen to walk by? Boss, we can't let them off the hook. Don't get the wrong idea. And Sally just means we can't give up on winning so easily. What'd she say? I missed that. Oh ho. So we're not just here to spar then? Let's see. After all, we're treasure hunters with a reputation to uphold. Tanuki, I formally issue you a challenge. This time it's not just for fun. Let's go all out and see what we're really made of. Then I'll take all three of you at once. Alright then, we won't hold back. Lost a 50-50 for Zabai, and then on the last day of her banner, in a single pull, I actually got her. Nice. So did you have any pity at all then? Chicago is actually a species of wild onion. It's actually not even pronounced Chicago, at least not in the original native. Guarantee 50-50. And I have Skirk. Should I pull it on Scoffia even though people think she may fall off soon? I don't think she will, and I'll talk about that in a second. Also, I already have Flint's, Moika, Zibai, Columbina as my other DPS. Is it more worth to wait to invest in other new characters? So, especially if you plan on using Skirk or any kind of cryo team, Escoffier is going to be fantastic. And here's why I think Escoffier is also going to be even better, like, 9 months from now. Because, think about where we're going after Nod-Krai. We're going to Snezhnaya, which is the Cryo Nation. And the Tsaritsa, who almost certainly will be playable, will be a Cryo character, because they're the Cryo Archon. So any team that's a Cryo team is going to want Escoffier. Initially, okay, so I was initially thinking, like, because I was collecting Archons before when I first started the game. I was like, oh, I'll go for all the Archon characters. And I was like, okay, well, only one that's left is the Cryo Archon, the Tsaritsa. And when Escoffier was announced, I was like, okay, she'll probably want to, the Tsaritsa will probably want Escoffier on their team. So we tried to go for her. But then they announced Nod-Krai. And we're like, okay, well, Escoffier is probably going to rerun before Snezhnaya then, so I don't have to rush to get them now. So we decided, okay, let's stop pulling for Escoffier now and focus on other characters. And then, of course, on a YOLO pull on the next patch, we get Skirk. And I'm like, oh, shoot, now I need Escoffier now. Chica Kwa. I've heard Shikagu, but Flint's the Electro Daddy right after getting Columbina 2. French messed it up and thus it became Chicago. I guess my goal is to have the most meta players, so I'm okay with ditching Skirk. Skirk's pretty meta, except that they're very niche. Does that make sense? Because you have to have a very specific team. But I didn't know there was a new region. I didn't know the new region is big on Cryo. Yeah, the game's been basically building up to the Cryo Nation. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome to the community. Kaizen's back. Welcome in. Back for approaching the end of the game. Let's go. Same thing happened with Illinois. I don't recall how it's pronounced or written in the indigenous language, Algonquin, but Illinois is how the French heard it and wrote it down. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, and then you get all the people not from Illinois that say Illinois, which was real annoying. I guess I'll wait to build a better Zibai and Flint's team. Yeah, they'll rerun too, so that means that, because usually on a rerun they run alongside characters that work really well with them. So that's just something to keep in mind. Is an alpha a must for a Flint's team? I don't have Flint, so I don't necessarily know for that. I do run a Columbina Inefa team. Okay, so I wasn't planning on going for Inefa, but we got Columbina so early that we were like, Inefa's running at the same time. Let's pull for them, and then we ended up getting them. They work really well together. That being said, again, I wasn't planning on pulling for Inefa at the time, so I don't know how crucial they would have been. Although, to be fair, I was only really pulling for Columbina at the time because she's the closest thing to an Archon. And again, I just kind of collect all the Archons. So, sorry. Fangzi was stuck in a quest in Enfield, but I came along with the Nuna. Welcome in. Yeah, thank you for joining the raid, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys are here for the first time, my name is Christian. I stream every day on this channel. This is literally day 2,688 in a row of streaming. Mostly games like Fire Emblem and other Nintendo games like Pokemon and Zelda. We're playing Genshin right now. We play a lot of the Hoyoverse games like Genshin, Starro, and ZZZ. You can also join the Discord and follow on social media. The chatbot links those from time to time as well. I guess I have one Columbina, so should I build Flint's or Zibai team with her? Whoever you like better. Columbina works well with both of those teams. Someone not from Illinois. It always felt off hearing people say Illinois. Like, come on. Yeah, no, it's like it's so weird. I need to be more resourceful with my materials in Genshin. Yeah, and again, that's why I try not to spread myself too thin. But that being said, sometimes there are just characters where I'm like, I don't know what team I'm going to use them on, but I want to pull for them. Like Sandrone. I have no idea how I'm going to use them, but they're an absolute must-pull character. Is there a clear better DPS between those? Again, I don't have Zibai or Flint's. My understanding is probably Flint's. I could be wrong on that, but my understanding from what I've heard, probably Flint's, although Zibai is very, very good. Sounds good to me. Thanks, he loves everyone. There you go. Didn't know if there's like a community-wide top 3 DPS. I mean, it changes from time to time. The game is actually not too awful in terms of power creep compared to some other games out there, but I think last I heard, I could be completely wrong on this, but last I heard, my general understanding was Flint's, someone else, Moika. Who was the other person? Flint's, someone, and then Moika. I forgot already. I want to say there's an album called Feel the Illinois. Oh my god. Nefer, thank you. That's who it was. That's exactly who it was. Thank you. Yeah. Flint's, Nefer, Moika. But again, they need specific teammates too, so. Not great connotations of his fans. Kaizen check DMs. I need Sit Lolly to complete my... Yeah, Sit Lolly is very useful for Moika. Because she wants Melt. Nefer is currently the best DPS with optimal... Yeah, if you have the right team, she works really well. Alright, we gotta fight Taro here. Use Farina instead right now. Farina is like the most versatile character I feel like in the game. Like, she's so useful in so many different situations. So I don't like actively play an alt, but I did start an alt with the intention of like, oh, if Farina's running, let me get them, so that if I ever want to play through the game again, I can just resume this alt from basically when you get to Jean's office, and then essentially go through the entire game with Farina. I have some 5 stars that are stuck at level 80. Yeah. I mean, like the cost from getting to 80 to 90 is so high, and the boost that you get, I wouldn't say it's really like it's of the boost you get from going from one level to like the next 10 or next 20 or whatever, and the cost that it takes to get from level to level to level. That one, it's like it's the least impactful jump. Is it worth it eventually if you have the resources? Yeah, but if it's like kind of out of your way and puts you in an uncomfortable position in terms of your spending resources, then I would probably recommend against it for now. Thanks for help. Yeah, absolutely. And again, if you haven't done so already, guys, make sure you hit that follow button. We stream every day a lot of Hoyoverse stuff like Genshin, the Starro, and ZZZ. If you have more questions, our community plays a lot of these Hoyo games as well. You can join the Discord. Here's the link. I'll put that in the chat. Bum bum. Okay, now I'm ashamed of my teams. Why? You got some teams that are better than mine. Xbox partner showcase tomorrow. Hey, Dorolo, welcome in. Do you have D&D tomorrow though? All right, let's go clean this treasure chest.
Ooh,
Yeah, these weren't even showing up in the compass. All right, Taro. Can't believe I lost to this passerby 3 times. No, you and I lost twice each. The boss only lost once, so it's not that bad. Heh, a loss is a loss. No point brooding over it. This Tanuki is really something else. You two can't even beat me on a good day, and now you've seen a real master in action. See? You've got a lot of training to do. As for me, maybe it's time to consider early retirement. Wonder if Vino's training ground is still hiring. Alright, I like these 3. They're cool. Persona 4 Revival maybe, and yes, but it's before D&D. What time is that tomorrow? Info about PC was outdated. Apparently he did. Yeah, like I said, I was pretty sure that was like near final. 6 year, 115 mil. What's that average? That's a little under 20. That's a pretty good bargain. He's a little on the young side, but he's really good. You sure about that? I feel like it. Speaking of P4, our Xbox accidentally leaked out that they're going to have it at the show, so we probably get a date. Well, there you go, Dorolo. There you go. And at this point, that should be simultaneously announced for the Switch too, so that's good. They're not going to announce it at the Xbox Partner Showcase, but I'm sure Atlas will put out a press release right after, and that it will include PlayStation and Switch 2. All right. Let me see how many pulls I have now. So we essentially did 3 quests today. Let's see here. Your local neighborhood furry is free from ads. Welcome back. I'm going to check how many pulls I have. Oh, I have a standard pull, chat. Let's pull. What's my pity at? Let me see. Standard banner pity is at 51. Here we go. This is number 52. Let's go. Hoping for purple or better. Boom. No. Oh, well. All right. So 0 intertwined fates plus 20 plus 48, so 68. Was that 238? All right, we're at 11 under trend line, guys. But again, as long as we don't go to hard pity on our next poll, hopefully llama, then that should easily make up for it. Yes, the Cubs do play tomorrow at 1:20. It's only going to be on Marquee, which I believe you don't have. I don't think I do. I don't see why they wouldn't, since it's Sega. Please tell me you aren't free to play, because that's a lot of primos. I'm not fully free to play. I do the the monthly $5 thing, but that's all I do. Yeah, Blessings of the Welkin Moon. I do the Welkin Moon thing. Which, by the way, guys, yeah, if you haven't been here often before or before, we oftentimes do giveaways for like things like the Blessing of the Welkin Moon or the equivalents in Sorrow and ZZ. I forget what they're called. The Astral Express Pass or something like that. But yeah, we'll do giveaways. So make sure you guys are following. Yeah, the Welkin. Yes, that's the only thing I really do. You get the Welkin sometimes. I just figure, okay, so one, as far as like money to Primogem like value, it's apparently it's like the best deal in the game or close to it. On top of that, the way I see it, because again, it is a free to start game and you can play it completely free. But the way I see it, because of how much I play and enjoy this game, I'm fine supporting the game with what's essentially $60 per year, which is like the cost of a Switch game. Like, that's nothing. So I'm totally fine supporting the game with essentially the cost of a Switch game per year. So, do they have to wait for Nintendo to announce Switch 2 because they're not the publisher? No. They're a licensed publisher, so they can announce that on their own. Welcome's a monthly pass. That's all he does. Yeah. So you're just goated. I'm just really good at. Are you talking about like the number of Primo Gems I have? I'm just good at saving. If you type in ! Hoyocal, I've added some new sheets at the bottom. If you look at my Tanuki polls, you can kind of see. I'm very like data oriented. Potentially you could tune into the game's radio broadcast via the Audacity app. It's totally free and you can catch the game live if you're in the Chicago. Can't I just listen on the radio? Don't they still have it there? Spreadsheets for this. I fear math. It just helps me because then I can easily predict like how many polls I'll have. Like for example, we're still months and months away from all the characters I plan on pulling for, like Llama and Nicole and Sandrone. But like we can kind of figure out, okay, oh, this character's probably due for a rerun soon, and this character is probably not until like, the end of Nod-Krai, and we can kind of gauge as to how far away they are in terms of days, right? Well, because I know I earn an average of a certain number of Prima Gems per day, not Prima Gems, pulls per day, or essentially 160 Prima Gems, I I can basically approximate how many pulls I'll have saved up by then, and whether or not I'll have extra right now to pull for other characters versus, oh, do I have to save? So. He's a teacher, so he's smart. Those two things don't always go hand in hand. Yeah, traditional radio is an option as well. Don't know which station, though. I think it's saved in my car. I don't listen to the radio as much anymore, but I think it's still saved on my car. Teams like Maganyu Melts, Veresta team, Nilu Bloom, Hexerai team. I don't even have a Hexerai team yet. Navia, and yeah, Navia's another one that I pulled for, and I haven't necessarily built them yet, so. Lunar Crystallize, not that impressive. I think some of your teams are pretty good. The way I keep Genshin spending down is limiting how many characters a region I can pull. Like I'm allowed Archon and 3 others per region. Yeah, see, I don't give myself a set number, but I generally don't pull a lot. Like before, I mostly just kind of focused on the Archons, but then after that, eventually I started kind of branching out a bit more to kind of build the teams around those Archons. But then those characters also work well on other teams, so I started pulling for those characters that I liked. Unfortunately for me, because I don't live in LA, the iHeartRadio app will just repeat the whole, you can't listen to the game because you're not in LA, and MLB says no. You have a Lunar Crystal. Yeah, you with your Z-Buy. Yeah, I haven't gotten Z-Buy. Again, we couldn't risk the 75-25 for them at the time, but I might get them in the future on a rerun. For Nod-Krai, it's Columbina, Llama, Nefer, and Nicole. Yeah, who have I gotten? Does NF count? They came out during Natlan. The only one at the start that I was like, oh, we need to get them was Columbina and I think Alice. I think those were my two at the start when they announced all the characters from Nod-Krai. Those were like the two I was like, okay, we're getting Columbina and we're getting Alice. And then over time, that list grew a little bit here from playing through the story and getting to know these characters. I thought Yehoda was awesome, so we pulled for them. Even though I don't normally target 4-star characters, we pulled for Yehoda. Luckily, we got them without having to spend too much. And then, so we got Columbina, got Escoffier, and we're getting Llama because we did a YOLO pull for Nefer. We just got her in like, what was it, 30? In 30 pulls, we got her, so we're like, oh shoot, well now we need Llama. And then after playing through the story in the game, Sandrone is an absolute must pull. Assuming we get them, which I don't see why not. Let's see here. For Nod-Krai, it's Columbina. Oh yeah, I read that. I just pull based on the teams I like and I'm comfortable with playing. So yeah, it's kind of sort of similar. Again, I keep my main targets to a very short list. So I guess Kaizen keeps a specific number. I don't necessarily keep a specific number, but it generally is around the same number. So I pull for those few characters that I want, and then what I do is then I see like, okay, well, what characters do I need to make these characters usable, right? Who do they want on a team? And then I go and then I make decisions. Okay, now do I want to summon for these characters who I normally wouldn't have summoned for separately, but because I got a character that really wants them on a team, should I go for this character or that character? So. So right now my current team is good, but I like another team to start working towards once. Yeah, it's always good to have multiple teams, especially for things like Spiral Abyss and all that stuff where you need to have more than one. Because I have to finish loving characters I have. Yeah, again, because I don't pull too often, I can pre-farm for most of these characters. So like I know we were talking earlier in the chat about like getting characters from like level 80 to 90 and how costly that can be. But because I have so much time in between banners, I can spend a lot of my time just kind of pre-farming for whoever I'm pulling for next. And that's another thing, too, because I know how many pulls I'm going to have. I don't like pulling on a banner unless I'm guaranteed to get them, which means 180 pulls ready to go. Or at the very least, 160 plus. So knowing that, I can kind of see on my graph, like, oh, I'm expected to have this many pulls by that banner. If I don't have anywhere near that, probably don't pull on that banner for now. This is interesting. Apparently, the Jazz Herbie Man made a record on which he only plays the bass clarinet. Created ideas of Western Man. Nod-Krai, welcome in. Agreed. What are we agreeing? What did I say 2 seconds ago? I was expecting Columbia to be my number 2 priority. Snezhnaya pull before Nod-Krai was known. Didn't pull for Varka, and I'm not pulling for any of the current banners because I don't need them for my team dynamic. That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, like I said, no, Escoffier is probably going to be working well for like most cryo teams. Like again, we pulled for them because we need them for my Skirk team, which again wasn't initially planning on going for Skirk, but we got them early. And then the Saritsa probably will want them on their team, maybe, most likely, or at least some of their team comps. They might not be as restrictive as like Skirk, so that'll be good. So that's why we went for Escoffier. And again, I do expect Llama to rerun soon because they're due. They initially ran before Flint's, and Flint's has already gotten a rerun. So, and the silhouettes already showed Nicole, so we're expecting Nicole. On Miles Davis album that I can't say here. You can guess which one. And even the Herbie Hancock's. Okay. You should let Base know, because I'm sure they might already know. Who knows? All right. What was I doing? All right, I was checking how many pulls I had, and I marked that down. Yes. But yeah, if you type in !1 Hoyocal, the first sheet is basically just a calendar spreadsheet that we keep, because Hoyo is basically like clockwork, so we can kind of predict with extreme precision when the next banners are, when the next special programs are, when drip marketing is, at least for everything except for ZZZ. And then once the banners are known, we put them into the calendar so that people can know what to expect. So it's a very good resource for most people.
Surviving is tough.
If she was here, she definitely. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I think she went to sleep already. She went to sleep like 2 hours ago. Not sure if she likes jazz, but those could be good places to start. Yeah. Well, I'm sure even if you just even mention a base clarinet, they'll be happy and excited. All right. What are we looking for? Yeah, so we got everything that's on the compass here, even though we literally just got 3 treasure chests that weren't on the compass. But and then aside from the one Lunoculus that we're not claiming in here, we already got everything over there. And he see, Pahile, there's one treasure chest. I don't know how to get it. Anybody want to help me? Did you finish the quest that we were talking about earlier, or no? Or did you find the one that I was talking about with Vino? Because I can't help with exploration today. I might be able to on... Well, anytime after Friday, like starting Friday, I'm on spring break. So I can help a ton. Especially if it's in like the afternoon before I start stream. Obviously I can help after too, but I have a ton of time because I don't stream in the mornings. I rarely do that. Oh, it's Meloetta's theme. I was like, what am I singing? All right. Any other orders of business here before we wrap things up? Been on about 3.5 hours. Is that Shinyan? What is she doing here? I really should do the Traveler Tale things. Because those give Prima Gems. Yes, I was like, what? Rarely see her. Haven't yet. But do you know how to do those quests now? Or how to get them? Do you know how to finish the one with the crane? You know how to get that one now, right? The puzzle. If not, I can probably help you with that, but I'll do that after the stream ends. But again, I can't go too late today. Because I gotta... Thursdays are... They're not longer than longer than usual, but I do teach more classes on Thursday. Fridays I have, like, no classes. I can help you. Oh, oh, what is going on here?
Strike a pose.
Just got ambushed. I hope you guys give me a treasure. Nod-Krai is really dangerous. Paimon didn't think there'd be a treasure hoarders waiting waiting here. Was that part of something? Should I follow this up? Tell me, what's your favorite team to play? Right now, it's my Columbine and Effet team. That's probably my favorite one to play. It's a really fun team. But like I said, 90% of the time I'm just going around. I'm using this team just because Chaska's flying ability is just so useful. Again, not my strongest team, but we put together a team here that's at least that makes Chaska very, very useful.
Take me up.
See, I was ambushed over here, right? Why did I mark this one?
Rain. My hair and feathers are gonna get soaked. Time for some preening when I get back.
But yeah, Sparkle, did you at least, even if you haven't done those quests or finished those quests, do you at least know how to solve the puzzle in that first one? Do you know how to find Vino and do the second quest? Okay, I marked something here. I don't know what. There's nothing above me, is there? Huh, I wonder why. Yeah, well, whatever. It's up to you on you. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, we might look into also starting to do multi-streams on YouTube at the same time. Now that I know how to multi-stream. We've been doing some Twitch plus Instagram recently. YouTube channel is almost 350. What kind of stuff do you post? What kind of content do you do? I used to work in the gaming industry as a gaming journalist, so that's why a lot of our Tanuki stuff is like old news coverage. But since since people don't read the news anymore, we mostly just use it as a kind of like a channel, like archive for this Twitch stream. Art and that's kind of cool. Art and Genshin stuff. Like what kind of art? Like just like sketches or what? Because Sparkle in the chat also does a lot of sketches too on their TikTok. One rift level left and then final boss time. Let's go. Art like dragon puppets and Therian masks and Genshin videos. That's cool. Yeah, most of the stuff I posted on YouTube lately have been stuff like, I mean, obviously we post each of our Twitch VODs on there, but I also do shorts on like my Fire Emblem collection, which is one of the biggest collections in the world for Fire Emblem. So we post like, I posted like videos of individual items. I don't know if you know what it is. Oh yeah, there you go. Kaizen has the collection link. So that's an old picture at this point of my Fire Emblem collection, and I will take a new one eventually. But I have one of the biggest, if not the biggest Fire Emblem collections in the world. Most likely, definitely in the Western Hemisphere at least. And since that picture was taken, my collection for Fire Emblem is at, I would say, probably in the range of like 12, 13, or maybe more times bigger. All right. But guys, I do think we do need to start wrapping up. It is 11:30, and I am a teacher, so I do have to wake up early. Oh, you know what? Okay, before we wrap up, can we check in on Pocopia real quick? Really are gonna need to rent the gym. I mean, I work there, so I can just borrow it. The problem is just finding a time when it's open. Open for I would probably need like a week when it's not being used like at all. Okay, we're gonna check in on Pocopia real quick if you guys don't mind. This controller. I have so many controllers here now. Pocopia. We're just checking in. I've had a headache for 3 days. Oh, yeah. I had a student come up today with like a headache, but they were like visibly in pain, and I'm like, I should get rails though. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta send a message to. Here's something. Something good. Is it a recipe? I like recipes. Recipe for iron enclosure. If you're bleeding from the head, is it still a headache? I don't think those two are mutually exclusive. Called a medical emergency. That too. That too. Do we have a new friend? Hold on. We do. Who is it? Can't call it a headache. Oh, it's I forgot what it's called. Grubbin. I don't know this place. Oh, hi there. Nice to meet you. I just popped out of the dirt, so I'm really not sure where I am or what's going on. But you seem real nice. I hope we can be friends. Alright, are you guys back from the ads? They were gatekeeping headaches. I can turn off the fountain? Head has a heartbeat. I'm in immense pain. If you're in pain, you should probably look into that. Like, if it's just a regular headache, I can probably take some, like, Tylenol or Advil. This is not medical advice, by the way. But, like, if you're, like, legit, like, in serious pain, you should probably have that looked at. Do you maybe have allergies? Because it's that time of year when allergies kind of flare up and can give headaches. Oh, you had a migraine. I'm lucky that I don't get migraines, but I have several friends who suffer from migraines, and it's painful to kind of watch them have to suffer through that. 4 seconds before I go to sleep, it just passed my I feel safe point of 3. What do you mean you feel safe point of 3? Isn't more tokens good? Hopper's sleeping out here. Well, then who's inside with the desk? Oh, no one. The shop is gone. Feel safe once I have 3. Oh, who's here? Hey, friend. Because then I can probably survive a surprise direct. No comment. Thanks for always being so nice. Spending time with you makes me happy. I got you something. It's not much, but I hope you'll take it. Did you just punch me? 3 sticks. Oh, what you doing, man? Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. I really need to make a house in these other areas so that I can just fast travel. Because right now I have to walk over there. But yeah, Nelly, if this seems out of the ordinary, you should probably have that looked at. Although if this happens fairly often, and you're like I guess know it's gonna be okay, then I guess that's fine. But it is scary to hear about people that are suffering. So did my lights just turn off? I guess it is past 11:30 now. Oh, you've never had a migraine before? Usually with migraines, like people that have migraines have had them, like, and they have them on a regular basis. Clean this. Ingots. This is one of the new areas. I've been spending a lot of time just kind of clearing the volcanic ash from this place. Like, this area is kind of clean over here now. I still have to clean all that volcanic ash on top of that mountain. Decided to just move up hat in time because it's short and I already have like 2/3 done. But you finished that before, right? Isn't really a bad one, but it's been there for 3 days. I mean, if you feel confident that that's gonna go away. A wing fossil. Light sensitivity is a symptom I have right now. Are you dimming the lights hopefully then? There's a token at the end of the month depending on what people say about Life is Strange Union. We had it in time and place. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you mentioned like about different platforms. Oh, we gotta build this Pokemon Center. What do we need? After like a week, I'll probably do something. Light flow, okay. I do need to have a dimmer. Cause like I have smart lights, I can dim them, but it would be nice if I have like a dimmer. Rebeat it on Switch, yeah. Week do I have? 9? My light in my room has 3 settings. Right now it's on the lowest. That's good. Yeah, I have smart lights, so I can adjust them however I need to. I think I have enough wheat for that lighthouse. I forgot how to get to the lighthouse. Wait, how do I get to the lighthouse? Make next goal a case of Ace Attorney or a month in P3R. Soon as I'll probably have to be tired. I'll probably be too tired to hurl myself at backlog. Wait, hold on. Where was the lighthouse? I think I have enough wheat for the lighthouse. I'm trying to remember how to get there. Bum, bum, bum. So guys, I didn't line up these houses properly. See how this one's further inward from the road? Could you guys move those? Do you think I should spend the day, 24 hours, to have it moved up one square? Well, no, it would be 2 days because I have to I have to like pack it up, and then I have to then move it again. That's what I'm debating right now. There's the lighthouse. Submit. Looks like you completed part 2 of the team initiation challenge. Not a huge veggie fan myself, to be honest, but I know I've got to eat them to stay healthy, so I do it anyway. I mean, these ones are for the Pokemon, of course. Anyway, forget all that. Here's your award. Go on, take it. Cascade-like badge. Wait. A pretty great badge, right? People say that you're less likely to get toothaches when you got one of these. Completed all the beginner level tasks for the team initiation challenge. Oh, a light turned on. These lights will turn on one by one as you progress through the team initiation challenge. This shows that you're one step closer to joining up. At this rate, you'll be boss in no time. But your burgeoning talent has only just come out of its shell, like a newly hatched Magikarp. Do they come out of shells? If you keep up your efforts with the team initiation challenge and turn on all the lights, be sure to rise up to the top like a mighty Gyarados. So let's get right to the next stage of the team initiation challenge. Lumber, fluff, and paper. Theme of part 3 is burnables. Let's get things fired up, just like sizzling energy. We have lumber and fluff. I don't know where to get paper. I have more somewhere. Tonight I'm doing a Woowa stream on Discord, on a Discord call because Destiny wants to see my reaction to the story. Made him promise he can't get mad when I get distracted in exchange for me streaming an open world game again. How do you match stream every day? I don't know, it's just part of my schedule. Like when I first started this daily streak, getting to 30 was a real grind because it was just a big change in like my routine, right? But after 30, it just became part of my routine. So it's just like just another part of my day. It's just something I do every evening. But yeah, getting to 30 was the real grind. After that, like getting from 30 to 40, what's happening? Oh, he's back. When you start streaming, I want to say like spring of 2017. I didn't start the daily thing until like fall of 2018, but I did start in like, I want to say spring of 2017. Okay, now I can take on chapter 5. Oh. Yep, 2017. Howdy, sure is nice running into you again. It's been a while, huh? Oh, hey, buddy. I sometimes hear y'all laughing it up on the surface while I'm resting underwater. Always sounds like a good time. Can't have too many good times, if you ask me. Keep them coming, you hear? Is she just hanging out? The sea is vast and deep. Really just a great place overall for carefree living. You never have to worry about lacking moisture or anything either. You know, you might want to consider living in the sea too, Ditto. Is he just like hanging out here? Is there anything we're supposed to be doing? It's almost 10 years ago. Feel old yet? I always feel old. Just because chat keeps reminding me. Hey, Fofo. Hey, where's that Magikarp? Oh, I can just like go right through his wings. Da-da-dum. Gonna have the DLC to be a. I'm gonna have the DLC be a treat in the secondary backlog. Anything else I want to check on before we're logging out? We're kind of just checking in on stuff. That's all. Make sure I still have fun. I have a fun short experience in there to break up some of the longer, not fun stuff like Xenoblade is fantastic. Story is so good. All right, but chat, yeah, we are gonna wrap up because it's almost midnight here. 4-hour stream. I feel like that's pretty good. Who can we send you guys to? Thank you to everyone for the raids today. We had a couple. Cuckoo Fruit, thank you for the raid, and the real Ms. No Name. Just went on my laptop and looked up how to understand to see what the most searched option would be. Top one said how to understand women. Yeah, no, I can feel like that's probably a one that people will probably search up. Story's great. Combat is maybe the worst combat system in an RPG. I mean, they're all different. Now some are closer to each other than others, but all three Xenoblades kind of handled differently. There's a lot of people on. Alright, here are your options. Never mind. We're going to this one, because they haven't been streaming in time for me to raid them lately. But they're on right now, playing some Honkai Star Rail. It only rains when Kyogre is near. Basically, yeah. Just to understand people in general. People can be a lot to take in. Alright. Humans confuse me. Humans are confusing people. So you're not alone there. You are not alone. You are not alone. You prefer bread and foxes. Those are similar. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are subbed, copy the High Papayas as the raid message. If you're not subbed but have enough channel points, redeem for the Hilda Bonk emote, you can use the old sub raid command. And you have snakes too, so you're not Indiana Jones. If you're not sub and don't have channel points, you can use the regular raid command. We're gonna raid over. As usual, follow on social media and join the Discord. You guys could have a good rest of your night. Tomorrow we'll be doing a little bit of Star Rail, but probably mostly Pocopia and like progressing the story. Why is this stream not showing me the full window? But yeah, hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow for some Star Rail and Pocopia. And then after that, Friday I start my spring break, and then we can play a lot of games, but no 175-hour stream, not again, never again. All right, go say hi to Suzoshi, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out today, guys. Again, thank you for the raids. Thank you for all the follows and all the raids today, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Nelly, have a good one. Kaizen. Let's see here. Daito. Sparkle. Who else is here? A lot of people left early to go get some rest, which is good. Did Charlotte go? I don't remember them saying bye yet, but they might be lurking. Let's see. Okay, see, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. If you guys can join with the raid, though, go say hi to Suzushi. The raid's about to start. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye, guys.